on a second. There we go. Hi. Hello. I'm here. It's me. I'm here. All right, sorry about that. What's up, everybody? How are we all doing? Hi. Hope you are all having a good, it's Tuesday, right? Yeah.
Why did Andrew Hussey make Chara make piles of Azrael's dust make me make Doc Scratch make Vriska make Tavros make Teretzes Lucis make Teretse look directly into the sun? Also the big 50, that's kind of a large number, wow.
What in the world is that fucking resub message? Why did Andrew Hussey make Kara make piles of Azrael's dust, make me, make Doc Scratch, make Vriska, make Tavros, make Terezi's Lucis, make Terezi look directly into the sun? My goodness gracious, dude. I've seen more complicated chain resolutions in fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Yeah, Wolfle, thank you for the 50. Yo, Adlibs, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Reckless, thank you for that 20. Appreciate you. Emythyst. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you.
Waiter. More Shay Homestuck. Hope you're enjoying the series. 3.
Yeah. I'm having a good time with it. Yo, Asteria, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Yes, I have a, yeah, I've been having a good time with Homestuck. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now. Chat, no spoilers, or another 500 Carcat pester logs and memos will be added. No! Please, please no. Please no more. Yeah, what's up, Charlie? Hope you're doing well. Shay, what are your thoughts on the hood? Oh, no. We're going to talk about that. Give me a second. I need to wind that one up. I need to wind that one up. What's up, streamer? Yo, what's up, Ash? Hope you're doing well. I didn't get to see the previous Homestuck stream. What did I miss? Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get it out to YouTube yet because John fucking Mulaney keeps fucking refusing to let my video go up. Yeah, my bad, bro. I'll never, ever play a fucking John Mulaney bit ever again. My fucking bad, bro. Mulaney Collective is crazy. I love Mulaney Collective. That's crazy. That's a deep pull. I appreciate that. So, over the weekend, you know, how about the Hood Genius saga? How's that going, you know? I got to watch that unfold yesterday, and that was certainly something. The what? Okay. So, fucking crazy. Just the other day, the National Homeland Security Twitter account started beefing with some random fucking guy on Twitter. I mean, I'm not talking about some, like, politician or something. No, some random fucking dude whose name is Hood Genius. He's a fucking Packers fan, NBA fucking Milwaukee Bucks Twitter account. And the fucking NHS just started beefing with him randomly. The NHS, who, by the way, might I remind you, the government is currently shut down. These people aren't being paid. So these guys are just doing this shit for the love of the game. And I just... Dude, my fucking government is a clown fiesta. It is actually unfucking real, man. We are out here beefing with random Milwaukee Bucks fans accounts named fucking Hood Genius. My history books in 40 years are gonna have a footnote mentioning fucking Hood Genius being beefed with by the NHS account. It was saying it was some sort of illegal terrorist. Yeah, they call the Hood Genius a leading Democrat. Please help. I need to get out of this country. I need to leave. Anyway, sorry, I was reading something. Please help, I need to get out of this country. Is everything okay? Is it ever fucking okay here? Like, is it ever okay? I mean, my God, man. I don't know, maybe Sweden's nice this time of year. I don't fucking know, man. I'm tired. I'm just so tired of everything. I'm tired. It's gonna be satisfying to outlive this shit. Literally one of my main motivators to keep going right now is the fact that I'll outlive all of these people and I get to be petty and laugh when it eventually happens. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It's been a very, very difficult few weeks for me. I have not been doing great. If my lack of posting on YouTube has been any indication, it's not been very good for me lately, and today has just been total fucking wash. I was gonna start 30 minutes ago, and I've literally been sitting here at my desk staring into the void for the past 30 minutes. As one does. You know. Happens. Did the void stare back? No, I'm too much of a coward for that. I want to make a joke about it, but it's a spoiler that'll be revealed in stream today. Homestuck fans. Honestly, it's crazy. Homestuck fans have a joke for everything. I honestly respect the grind set. Like, you don't see that very often. The sheer diversity of Homestuck jokes, you know, they manage to have a joke for everything, and it's not just, haha, driving in my car right after a beer over and over again. A terminal calamity befalling the American head of state? A terminal what? A terminal what? A calamity? Haven't been doing so hot today. Yeah, you've been doing okay. I meant to reach out, by the way. I saw you weren't doing too good. I hope you're all right. Hope you feel better. I wish Vriska was the president. Okay, hold on a second. Wait. Pause. Pause. Hold on a second. Hold. Diversity win, female president. You people are fucking crazy, dude. That's insane. Oh, no. Yo, Lorekeeper Rock, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you. Would Vriska go for the chicken or the beef? She wouldn't go for either. She'd mind control Tavros to make him jump for the beef, and Tavros would fall into the fucking pit. Truth nuke? Yeah, you know it. Is Trump a Vriska? The greatest thread in the history of forums locked by a moderator after... There's no fucking way this was actually on the Homestuck forums. There's no way the Homestuck forums actually had a conversation about this, right? Are you kidding me? No, I made that up? Okay. Honestly, I couldn't tell if you made that up or not. It's the Homestuck community. I mean, you could say stuff that sounds made up. It's like those games where you have to, like, there's like 3 things, 2 of them are true and 1's false, and you have to pick out the false thing, and that's fucking impossible in Homestuck. Like, if I go like, is Trump a Vriska, Sharpie Bath, fucking what would be a good third thing? Vivzy Pop, Homestuck animated pilot, and I have to select between the 3 of those as to which is false. I don't fucking know, man. Little fucking monsters. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I should not look at sports Twitter while I'm on fucking stream, man. I just randomly prayers up to an absolute legend, longtime NFL play-by-play announcer Kevin Harlan. There's nothing wrong with him. He just has to call the Dolphins game this week. Oh man. What will Gamzee sound like in the show? Me, because I'll be voicing him. Surprise announcement. I'm actually Gamzee. Like, let's get some motherfucking miracles, man. Shay the NDA? I haven't signed shit. Shay breaks NDA live on stream. I haven't fucking signed shit, is what I would say if I hadn't signed an NDA. See, you'll never know if I'm lying or not. Like, you know, if I had, theoretically, let's hypothetically say that I signed an NDA with Royal Sciences LLC or something like that. If this hypothetical NDA existed, you'd never know about it. And I joke so much about what happens in the future chapters that I could just tell you guys that Lancer dies in chapter 6, and all of you will be like, haha, it's a funny joke, Shay. Not knowing that Toby actually already told me the entire plot to Deltarune. I know it all. It's all right here. Toby, who had thought of that. I know you're joking because he actually dies in chapter 5. Dog, you can't be violating NDAs in the chat like that. That's crazy. Come on. Do you know what happens in chapter 6 of Cordioid? That's what I thought. There's gay shit. Sorry I had to break NDA like that, Ash, but I figured I'd just spoil it ahead of time. They put you in a time loop from the release of Chapter 1 to the day before the release of Chapter 7. Oh, what? So I never get to play Chapter 7? Does this mean I get to go back in time to 2018 and do everything over again? There's a nudity sensor. Yeah, it's actually built into the main thing. It was brought to my attention over the weekend. Go back in time and invest in shit. Yeah, I mean, listen, if I went back in time and had future knowledge of everything that had happened in my life, well, things would play out extremely differently because I wouldn't make stupid fucking mistakes. Listen, man, when you get to go back in time and play out your entire life again, and you get to apply all of the knowledge you learned by fucking up and making mistakes and learning from them to the original scenarios, it's like a cheat code. I mean, that's the human nature, is it not? I'm at a point where I wouldn't want to do that. I'd be so fucking tired. The downside is you turn into Flowey. A little late for that. That already happened. Go back in time without the time stones. I don't want to relive my life. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest with you, I think I'm good just moving forward. And besides, if I went back in time, then I would just invest in fucking crypto. I mean, it sounds stupid, and everybody's like, no, don't do that. But, like, dog, you see fucking the way Bitcoin grew in that era? Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's just free money. It depends, though. Can I trigger this time loop at will? Or does it only happen one time? Or can I do it over and over and over again? What happens if I die? Does it start over immediately, or is that the end of it? Because, I mean, if I could just do anything and get away with it by going back in time, then, like... Well, I mean... Maybe I could cause it to happen a little earlier than expected. Each time you loop, you get a kidney stone? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. What a horrible penalty. I did read this one book about a woman who was unintentionally time traveling through her whole life, and she gets rich by her future self telling her past self which stocks to invest in. I wouldn't even invest in stocks. If I time traveled, let's say we go back to 2015. I know what I'm investing in, and it's not stocks. Well, okay, I might invest in some stocks, but I know a way I can make a lot of money. I just go onto the Counter-Strike skin market and buy like 10 million Glock fades for 20 cents each, and then wait a couple of years and then sell them for for $2,000 each, and we're all good. No, can't play this. This one got copyrighted. I had a dream where I was my future self and a doctor, but I don't remember any of med school. You were a doctor in the future, and you didn't remember any of it. Now hold on a second. Can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something there. And your name starts with a G? Ooh. The thought terrifies me.
Still have to catch up on Homestuck VODs, but just wanted to say hi.
Yo, Blue Jay, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate you. Or 7 months, actually. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get that last VOD up as fast as I can. It's just YouTube just does not want me to fucking put the damn video up. I might just eat the lack of monetization on that one, honestly. If it's gonna hold up my entire fucking VOD flow, then does Wing Gaster, the royal scientist, even have a doctorate in sciences? I mean, I imagine he has a doctorate. Otherwise, he wouldn't be a doctor. Unless it works differently in the underground, but I don't imagine it would, since there's only 2 characters we know that call themselves Doctor. And both are qualified enough to have some sort of doctorate, so. Saw you were in the Balatro tag team things. Oh, yeah, I am in that. Yeah, I'll be playing with Fur. I think I decided to do Gold Stake. I actually got to start practicing for that. I haven't played Balatro in a couple months, so I got to get back on get my brain back into it. Dr. Science. Maybe he has an MD instead of a doctorate. Well, then he would be Gaster MD. Isn't that that one TV show, Gaster MD, where he takes Vicodin and then spatters and splats across time and space? Yo, Gaster, we gotta cure this dark world. Did you try the medicine drug? No, only stupid people use the medicine drug. He needs mouse bites to live. It's never Connor. I too am in this chapter. This vexes me. No. The patient needs determination to live. I forbid this. Also, I have not been in this tutorial showing up. I forbid this. Also, I have not spoken in a while. Don't care. More determination. I had some sort of scratch behind my ear. Some sort of dock scratch, perhaps. All right. Your hair looks pretty. Thank you. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Holy fuck. Dude, that just fucking appeared. Oh my god. Excuse me, Chad. I am so sorry. That just... Holy shit, that just fucking... Oh dear. Mogged by soda. Alright, let me get Homestuck open. Why did I think eating a whole bag of candy corn was a remotely good idea? Mods? Mike, get a doctor to investigate that person's small intestine immediately. It's not gonna last much longer. Stay away from the Fago. Alright, let me get everything over to my other monitor. Okay. Yo, Cobble Couch, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you. Alright. Homestuck. Alright, let me get the usual lo-fi up, except turned a little quieter, because it actually got... Alright. We're back! So last time... we got the surprise lore drop that, we accidentally made, Jack into a furry. Really, really powerful furry. Exceptionally powerful furry. Oh, hey. Nice timing with the ads. I guess we'll wait to start until the ads are over. Smile. I have an awful migraine. Yo, feel better. Make sure to drink some water, alright? It's good for you. Keep you hydrated. Jack has the power of dogs and anime. The first Guardian powers didn't affect Jack at all. Dog Therians can just do that. That's... Yo, wait. That's true. I know at least one Dog Therian, and turns out they can actually cause a scratch if they want to. At any moment, our entire universe could just be ripped. Just fucking instantaneously deleted, and we could all be reborn into another universe and not remember a single thing. Just at any moment. Toby Fox. Alright. Examine the 4th station. If the 3rd station was so good, then why isn't there a... There's something familiar about this. You feel as though there is something you've forgotten. Something concealed in long, slumbering memories. What, Pumpkin? Oh, yo. Nunchucks, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. You have not inspected your treasure in years. You have spent ages guarding it without understanding its purpose. Its only purpose you have understood has been to remind you of things you have taken care to forget. But now, you think it is time to remember. Remember. Of course, the boy on the screen. He must be the same one. You do not know how it's possible, but you are sure it's him. John is the boy you saw that day. John is the windy one. Oh, hey. We're in... He is the Wind Waker. Defend treasure. Oh my goodness, my eyeballs. Egad, a thief approaches. This pajamaed rogue surely seeks to put his mitts on your newfound glowy treasure. He is definitely a thief. You have an eye for these types. He is either a master thief himself, or at the very least, an apprentice of one. Wake up again. Oh, back here. Command the thief's apprentice. There is so much left for him to do. Sir John, I have politely returned. Yes, and it seems you have remembered your human etiquette as well. John is busy at the moment. He is talking to his friend. Oh dear, the purple text human again. Yes, her. What about the green text one, human? That one was nicer. John is asking about her, but to no avail. She is currently preoccupied. Drat, please continue to solicit her graciously, good John. He will. Why are you on a small rock? Are you in peril, sir? Why, yes, he is in peril. He was stranded there on account of a nap instigated by the one he apprentices under. The master thief. Is that who you're talking to now, John? No, right now he's talking to the knight.
He's talking to who? Say that again?
I don't like the gray text knight. It is an unpleasant human. He is not a human. John, stop talking to the gray text not human immediately. No, stop. I don't think he read his etiquette book very thoroughly. He likely made the foolish mistake of eating the pages first. He is terrible. John, listen to me. Stop. Stop talking to the gray text, stupid, dumb John. John. Boy, listen to me. Stupid, windy boy. Stop. John is too engrossed in the conversation to entertain your wishes. Stop. Stop. The matter he is discussing is quite urgent. Perhaps he'll humor you another time. Ah, so that's your plan, is it? Yelling will get you nowhere. Don't you remember? Push it. Caps lock is on. Huh? Oh, it's locked him in.
They Andrew on my hussy till I Homestuck.
Yes, Spy, thank you for the 42. Appreciate you. Uh-oh. Some kind of caps lock. You see what happens when you forget your manners? Meanwhile, at the spinning. Oh, hold on a second, chat. What I need to do is I need to go to settings and I need to go to where is it? Where is it? It's in here somewhere. This option restores the remove controversial material without detailed content warnings to avoid spoilers. Are you sure you want to enable this option? Now, this is a different thing, isn't it? Gotcha. Okay. I guess it probably doesn't matter now because we're past any of the stuff that I needed to be aware of, so. Okay. Back we go. So meanwhile, in the swirl of green fire, John, you got like 5 seconds before the fire gets to you. Apprentice, answer thief. Oh wait, that panel goes hard as fuck. Hold on, that's awesome. Psst. Hey, brave leader. John. Stop ignoring me. My messages should receive top priority. Who are you talking to? I don't appreciate being snubbed like this. How ungrateful can you get? Man, come on. Hey, Vriska, sorry to keep you waiting. Waiting? Oh, I guess so. I hardly even noticed. I am like this really huge deal, and have a lot of stuff to keep me busy, remember? Yeah, I know. Sorry to cut this short, but this isn't really the best time to chat. I'm in the middle of an ocean of oil, an oil ocean, that is ablaze with a lot of green fire. I need to figure out a way to escape. Unfortunately, I fell asleep for some reason, and my bed landed here. I can't believe I was so stupid. Don't beat yourself up about it. I was the one who put you to sleep. You were? Yeah. You can do that? Yes, that seems to be the limit of what I can do to your primitive species. I guess our brains don't really work the same way. Who knows? What do you mean, limit? Are you saying you can usually do much more than that? Duh. So much more, John. I have a lot of great powers. When we have more time, I'll tell you all about them. Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess, but why? Why would you put me to sleep and put me in this predicament? John, soon you will understand that you are meant to rise to greatness. This can't possibly happen unless you are challenged. There will be times when your limits are tested. This is just one of those times. I know this because I can see your future right here in front of me. You should trust me. Okay, but I kind of get that, but it's also kind of odd. If you're seeing my future and you know those things are the outcome, then why are you going back and, I guess, involving yourself with these events? See what I mean? Oh, John, this should be so obvious to you by now. You are going to become a great hero, that much is sure. But I want to be the one responsible for it. And now I pretty much am guaranteed to be. Okay, that sort of makes sense, I guess. But it's kind of hurting my head to think about. You don't have to think. Just leave the thinking to me. All you have to do is dig deep down, find your hero powers, and get yourself out of this jam. You can do it, John. Be the hero. Just like in one of your movies about sweaty, rugged, adult human males. Aha! So you did watch that video I sent. What'd you think? It was okay. I admit I was a little better than I expected. Yes, I knew it! But who cares? Let's not get sidetracked by films about wounded, muscular renegades. By the way, John, have you ever considered growing your hair out? I bet it would look fabulous. No, it would look so stupid. I don't know about that. I have an eye for fashion. 8 of them, in fact. I thought you didn't want to get sidetracked. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Anyway, putting me to sleep and landing me in hot water is one thing, but you sort of indirectly caused a much bigger problem. Before I fell asleep, I was about to prototype something really ridiculous to make Jack weaker. I'm pretty sure that it would have made Jack lose both eyes, both arms, and give him silly blue hair, and possibly also make him be a girl. But he probably would have been easy to beat. But, Jesus! Damn, okay, okay. John, Jesus. Random misogyny for no reason. Because of the lack of arms, right? Yeah. Force femming Jack is crazy. But instead, it was prototyped by Jade's first guardian dog, Lucis. And now he's unstoppable. And he becomes the one who's stirring up all that trouble in your session, too. I mean, it sounds like your intentions were good, but you probably didn't even realize what extent you were messing everything up. Don't be absurd, John. Of course I realized that would happen. It was pretty much the whole point, you goof. What? Vriska, why would you do that? Jeekus, calm down. But no, why should I calm down when you just said you deliberately sabotaged all of us? Relax. Listen, John, regardless of what I did, he's already here. I know this consequence will be hard for you to accept, but whenever you feel angry or confused about it, just repeat this to yourself. It should become your mantra. He's already here. Say it, John. But what does that mean? It means what it sounds like. He's already here. Here in our session, trying to hunt us down. Man, this should be elementary to you by now. No matter what you or I or any of us did, Jack's here now. That's the reality. And if I didn't stop you, it wouldn't have changed the reality for us here. We'd still be hiding on this rock, and he'd still be out there sniffing around for us. He wouldn't just disappear. That's not how this time stuff works. All that really would have happened is I would have allowed you to do something you weren't supposed to do. You would have prototyped with your pretty blue doll, because of course deep down you know you're obsessed with me. And then you and all your friends would exist in a splintered timeline, and you wouldn't even be able to talk to me anymore. And then you'd be doomed. I mean, more doomed than you are already. Trust me, I am really smart. I have all this figured out. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, it kind of does, but something really doesn't add up about it. If you knew he was going to be created regardless of what anyone did, why did you decide to involve yourself that way? Like the way you're involving yourself with me becoming a hero or whatever. You just answered your own question. I did it because I wanted to be the one responsible for creating him. But why? Because, John, it only makes sense that I would be the one to create him, since I am also going to be the one to kill him. Ooh, that one goes hard too. That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Don't be that way. Just because you have your whole reckoning ahead of you to kill Jack and somehow fail, doesn't mean you have to be bitter about it. I'm not bitter. I just think your plan is dumb. If he is strong as Karkat says, then he'll probably kill you. Karkat doesn't know nothing about anything. He never really appreciated how powerful I became. Nobody did. I am easily the strongest troll by far. I am also extremely lucky. That's one of my powers, John. Being super lucky and making my foes super unlucky. Okay, Nagito, relax. Is luck actually a real thing? Yes, and I've got all of it. I'm completely untouchable. You sound pretty cocky. You should be careful about that. It is totally how people have big-time downfalls, especially when they've acted kind of nefarious. Nope, I don't have to be careful. Too lucky for caution to matter anymore. Them's the breaks. But don't worry, once all is said and done in your session, and by some incredibly lucky break of your own, you manage to survive the scratch, we might actually get the chance to meet. And if so, assuming I haven't gotten too bored waiting around and mopped the floor with Jack already, maybe we can take him down together. Wow, I'm not sure who would make me more nervous, you or Jack. John, that's something a loser would say. Come on. You should have no reason to be scared of me. By the time I'm through with you, you should be even stronger than me. This is the way it ought to be, I think. You really think we'll meet? It's a distinct possibility. So, if we meet, are you going to, what? Like, when you see me, John, what the hell are you trying to say? Karkat said that you might... What? Oh, jeez, I don't know. Never mind. You shouldn't listen to anything that Loudmouth says. He had his shot being in charge and failed miserably. It's my turn now. Scratch that. Our turn. Ugh, if you say so. Now quit whining and get yourself out of this mess. Dig deep down inside that pink nerdy little torso of yours. Find your awesome hero mojo and do what you're about to do. I'll talk to you again after you figured it out. Bye. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, there was a 9th O. You don't deserve 8. Whoops. John, I apologize in a mannerly way for my big letters. Come on, you can't both yell and try to be polite at the same time. It's one or the other. But I must urge you to address this danger. The danger currently has John's full attention. What would you like them to do? Why don't you do the windy thing? John has no idea what the windy thing is. Maybe you could be more descriptive. Boy, you're being very stupid. You know what I'm talking about. Do the windy thing. Make it blowy and gusty, you fool. You can't die yet. Not in a tasty fire. You are a hero. Make the breeze happen. Do the windy thing. He really has no idea. Better hurry. He's in big trouble here. Do the windy thing. Do the windy thing. Do the windy thing. John suddenly does the windy thing. Go, mystical space typhoon, apparently. Whoa. Wait, so John is planetary? Holy fuck. Dude, the Homestuck power scalers are gonna go crazy with this. Fly, pupa, fly. Oh, hey, who's pupa? Nobody, just some loser. Look at that, you did it. Did what? What, you mean this windy thing here? Snoop. Unlocked album, The Felt. Meanwhile, in the dream world, Dream Bubbles. In his dream, he is the prophet. It's him. Hey, Charles Dutton. December 1st, 1995. I slept and saw God's forge in frost. Its hearth was quelled, and as it cooled, so swooned the verdancy it kept above. In slumber it grew a thick winter's skin, white as bed sheets. In their folds the waker dreamt, her breath as steam, her touch as hot as iron, forgotten in the fire. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw and resolve itself into a dew. All right, Frost by Solatris. I see we have a nuclear winter at Jade's house. It's Snoo. The frog, frozen in ice. Ooh, it's pretty. So is this where Jade has ended up at? Liking this music. It's very Metroid-y. Aurora Borealis? At this time of year? This part of the country? Localized entirely within Homestuck? The Green Sun. Can I see it? The sun is green for an incredible reason. Why are the Simpsons green? I slept and saw God's forge in frost. Its hearth was quelled, and as it cooled, so swooned the verdancy it kept above. In slumber it grew a thick winter skin, white as bed sheets. In their folds the waker dreamt, her breath as steam, her touch as hot as iron, forgotten in the fire. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Acclaimed actor and sleeping prophet, Charles Dutton. Oh, okay, apparently we're awake, and it's no longer snowing. Answer! Cuttlefish, oh boy. Glub, 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 glub! Oh, no. Hey, take it easy. I'm not here to give you a hard time like my buddies have been. But you're a troll, and that's what trolls do. Okay, is this a flashback? This is a flashback, right? This was like earlier, I imagine. Okay. That's what trolls do, even when they say they won't. Sometimes especially. Okay then, you can be the judge of that. I won't be long. I've just come to say a couple things. First, none of this is really your fault. This is swimmingly obvious to everyone here who takes a glubbing moment to think about it rationally. Which isn't many of us, but still. Okay. Even though I still have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, your Lucis jumped right in there to save you, just like mine did. Well, okay, mine was dead at the time. And she kind of fell in, kind of drifted down like fish food, and pow! Bobby Sprite. She was so funny. What's a Lucis? It's a big old monster custodian you grow up with. Sheesh! How freaking bleh do you have to be to not know something like that? I'm joking, of course. I wanted to glub something else to you well before you started playing, just to get the idea in your head. I'm Pfeffery, by the way. Abdicated Empress to be. Okay, Pfeffery, what is it? Soon I will go to sleep and speak to the gods. I'll convince them to establish a series of stable dream bubbles where we can meet in our sleep. I don't understand. What's a dream bubble? You'll see. Pfeffery, I thought you said you were going to stop using your typing quirk. Did I? When? I don't know. I'm sure I remember that you said that. Jade, this is the first time we've ever talked, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know what I was thinking. I just had a major case of deja vu. What's that? I felt like we already had this conversation. Actually, it sort of feels that way. It's not going away. Well, maybe we did. Hey, by the way, what exactly are you doing in there with that toy? You never did explain it to me. So, okay, I'm going to keep reading and then I'll say what I think. Yo, Musy, thank you for the 35. Appreciate you. What do you mean? I've never explained it to you? If this is really the first time we talked, why would I have? Good point. Maybe I'm feeling it too. I have, what was it? Orkavu? Pfeffery, that one was a stretch even by your fish punnery standards. Why do I know that you like to make fish puns? Actually, I do remember this conversation. It was in the past. But if it was in the past, then where am I now? In the future, duh. So what's going on? I don't think I'm asleep. I'm not on Prospect. Yes, you are asleep, but your dream self died just like mine, remember? Oh, vaguely. Now you don't dream about Prospect. You have normal dreams. So this is a dream? It is a dream and a memory. It is the past brought back to life by a witch. It's all those things. Although we're getting off the script here. This is not how the conversation originally went, obviously. You were a lot less patient with me when I was just trying to encourage you. Sorry. I think I'm in the game now, right? Sure. Hey, why don't you tell me about this cool robot bunny you were making? We are making? Oh, no. I've been pretty glub and curious about it. Mind if I take a look? Oh, hey, you're here. It's great. I wish I could make something like this. Never had the gills for technology. Hard to work with underwater. Why are you here? Are you asleep too? Nope. I woke up from my nap a while ago. Remember how I woke up and then messaged you? You had just had a bad dream. And then I told you there was nothing to be scared of, which there isn't. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Then why are you here now? Because, stupid, I'm dead. Well, that's fucking horrifying. Dude, the fucking, the no eyes? Oh my god. That was not where I was expecting that to go. Damn, now that Jade doesn't have her dream self anymore, she has to deal with fucking crazy nightmares. You have got to stop falling asleep. Get out of bed. You de-bed. The snow is quite deep. Pester John. You would like to report to John, but it seems you have misplaced your laptop. That's right, it was in the atrium when you got slapped with that stupid blindfold and all hell broke loose. You hope it's okay. It was your favorite computer and your favorite lunchbox. Climb. Huh? Summon. Turn around, kid. It'd be a crime. You don't see anything. Someone out there is messing with you. Good thing Grandpa taught you to never leave home without your rifle, even by accident. Page 3000! We did it, boys! We made it to page 3000. Strife! Uranium imp. Oh god, all the fucking imps have got green. Aggrieve. Bang! Ooh. Aggrieve. Bang! Aggrieve! Bang! Aggrieve! Bang! Oh, we're in Salamander World now. Hi Dave, what's up? And now we're in John's wind currently happening. My goodness, this thing won't go down. Pew! There's Dave sleeping. He's just chilling out. Hi, other Dave. What's up? Aw, Twitch ran an ad right now, of all places. That's crazy. Pew! Can I shoot anything else, or is it just the guy? Dude, it's kind of a banger, though. Hold on. This goes crazy. Feels like a Pokemon Evil Team track. So you're telling me, like, the regular, just standard imps have fucking super... What do I even call this? Scratch powers? Back powers? Penumbra Phantasm powers? $19 Fortnite card powers? Oh my god. They got the green sauce. This music's great. I'm really liking Sunslammer. That felt like something right out of like a Sonic game. All right, back to clicking on guys since the ads are over. Go! Aggrieve! Bang! Oh god. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, what's up, Dave? It's one of the Daves. Oh, is this current Dave? Oh, we have to aim at it in Dave's glasses? That was cool. Oh, there's our Colonel sprite. It keeps happening! Back, help me out! Alright, so this just loops forever, I guess, and we can move on now. It just keeps happening. Where are we right now, bro? Are we on the final battle from X-Men Origins? Alright, let's go. All right. Now Beck is here and using some sort of power. Good dog. Best friend.
Imaginary technique. Green.
Wait, mine are spelling mistake. Oh, yeah. Really hit him with the fucking... Hit him with the fucking...
Who else is the honored one? You know who else is the honored one? Imaginary technique. Green.
I fucking love that video so much.
You know who else is the honored one?
Yo, did the dog just tear up? Level up! You finally hop off the lowly green tyke rung. Oh my god, Jade didn't level up this entire time? She was at the bottom of the fucking echelon ladder this entire time? Damn, bro was playing Undertale. Oh, I guess she hasn't been in the game before. Yeah, this is the first time. I like forgot she hadn't been in Zburb at all until now. That's crazy to think we had 4 main protagonists and we are in like midway through Act 5 right now. And only now has Jade finally made it into the game. You finally hop off the lowly green tyke rung and secure your position in the somewhat respectable Kiddo Eclipse rung. You have a lot of climbing ahead of you. Only got 1 level up from that, by the way. She just beat like this imp basically was like an endgame enemy, right? They must not scale up very well. Still 1 imp? Yeah, but I can't believe Zburb doesn't have scaling XP. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No scaling XP. What was this game made in like 2009? Oh, wait a minute. Thanks, best friend. Thanks, Beck. Good boy. So can you talk now? What do you have to say? Ah! Oh, dear! Okay, I'm just gonna issue a... You know what? You know what we're gonna do? If it's gonna be like that, then... Then you forced my hand. You think you'll try to keep conversations with Beck Sprite to a minimum from now on? Greetings. Hello. You have extraordinarily bad timing. Her guardian will not be pleased with your intrusion. Don't I know you? Yes, you do. You might want to step away from the computer. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh my god, this happened so fucking long ago. This is like Act 2, man. Rule. You have no idea how to rule. What orders could there possibly be to give anyway? All you want to do is deliver mail. You don't want to be a stupid queen, and you do not want to wear the stupid mailbox crown. Holy crap, it's PM. That's oomphy. This is stupid. Approach queen. Your new ruler seems upset. You understand it is not easy being in a position of authority. You politely inform her that as queen, she is under no obligation to wear a crown. It's her decision. She should understand that a queen is the sum of her decisions, not her fashion accessories. And no queen makes decisions alone. All wise rulers surround themselves with trusted advisors. The new queen should understand that she has friends to help her. Truth nuke. Appoint royal advisor. You make your first decision as the new Prospidian monarch. Dr. David Brimner. Attention, serious business. The questant receives the new royal insignia. Return. You return to the grand foyer. It's a bit less cluttered than you remember it being. What happened in here? Where is everything? All the globes and house guests and the Cruxtruder and Grandpa. Beck, what did you do? Has someone been a bad dog? Wait, never mind. Please don't answer that. Go upstairs. You return to find your beautiful atrium in ruins. And to make things worse, your alchemeter and totem lathe were destroyed as well. On the bright side, it looks like your lunch top was undamaged. Retrieve the lunch top. You have been dying to get back to your computer so you can touch base with John again. He's probably been going crazy wondering about you, but it seems someone else is messaging you right now. Answer Dave. Hey, welcome to the medium finally, I guess. Hey, last time I talked to you, I was asking for help and you were just knacking at me. What was up with that, bro? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. It was probably just some horror terror chirping at you during one of your nap bubble mindfucks. It's not the point I wanted to say. I just saw you. You did? Yeah, you appeared for a second, shooting at an imp, and then you disappeared. Oh, yes, I did get around during that battle, didn't I? It was really intense. Those stupid things are impossible to kill. No, you can kill them. You'll get better, don't worry. In the heat of the fray, I didn't notice you. Where were you? 3 places. I remember seeing you twice before in different locations. But at the moment, I'm standing in the middle of this snowy goddamn field, freezing my shit off. Just wanted to see if you were cool. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What do you mean you remember seeing me? Was I jumping through time or something? No, I was. This is future me. Or one of the future me's, that is. You're from the future? Yeah, Jade. That's what future me means. John told me you've been doing some time traveling. Yeah, that is really, really awesome. It's okay. Hey, it's pretty fucking cold. I know. It's a really neat place, but it's freezing. So I'm gonna go someplace warm, be back in a little while. Wait, Dave! Stupid, lousy, cool dudes. Okay, I'm back. An hour later. An hour? An hour for me. A second for you. I ran around for an hour, got my ass someplace warm, went back in time, picked up where we left off. I cannot believe how cool that is. This is me believing neither that nor its coolness. Yeah, I guess I'm sort of used to it by now. I don't think of the hours going by the same way anymore. I mean, they are my hours, but not everyone else's. They're kind of like private hours all to myself, while everyone else is sort of in slow motion, stuck in the thick of the alpha. So, like, does he age during this process? Dave, you're gonna be like fucking 50 by the time all of your friends are like 20, bro. Don't be doing that shit. I'm old. I don't know if I get it, but okay. Well, yeah. My thing is time. Yours is space. Pretty different things. You get things about space I don't. Or, well, you will. I will? Yep. Okay, but anyway, you're right. It's cold. I have to go back inside. I wish I had winter clothes, and if I did, I also wish that my wardrobe fire didn't blow up with all my beautiful clothes inside. I'm so horribly unprepared for this. I've never even seen snow before. Can you believe that? Pretty believable since you lived on Guam or wherever the fuck. Also inside an active volcano. Derp, yes, Dave, that is so where I lived. That is as biographically accurate as it gets about me. Well, I've never seen it either now that I think about it. No? No. Isn't it great? Nah, lava's better. Lava is not better than snow. Yeah, it is. Lava and skeletal skyscrapers all melting and shit. How is that not way cooler than snow and, like, more snow? You can't play in lava. It's no fun. You can only die in lava. Snow's a big chilly carpet of nobody gives a shit. Like old man Winter spread around his nasty mayonnaise and turned the landscape into his personal asshole sandwich. Ew, Dave, no. When I look around, all I see is miles of unharnessed snowmen I'm just too damn cool to build. No, this is so lame. I am hearing an insane and stupid guy say stupid idiot things while wearing dumb sunglasses for lame morons. Whoa, Jade with the fucking haymaker. I need to go look for my teeth on the canvas as soon as this shit stops spinning and there stops being like 10 of you. Why don't we play in the snow later? As soon as you get some. Time. Time. Time then shades. Time. Time/shades. Let's go. Oh my fucking god. Time! I'm not gonna play in the snow. Maybe you missed those credentials I flashed, which clearly stated me being too cool for that. Like, federally too cool. My coolness is named after a dead president, plus his middle initial to make it sound extra legit. I know you're joking around. You are not too cool at all. You don't even think that. Okay. Brrr. I thought you were going inside. I forgot. Well, at least make some damn clothes. Something warmer. Why don't you alchemize some shit? I can't. All that stuff blew up. Blew up? It's a long story that involves a piñata and a gun and a very naughty doggy. I completely understand everything about that, practically entirely. So anyway, that reminds me, I've got to talk to John. I've got to get him to make me some new gizmos, assuming that's even possible. No, don't bother John. He's on his, like, fucking wind mission or whatever. Yo, Ninisaurus, thank you for the $5 for Trans Lifeline. Appreciate that. Trans rights, baby. All our stuff keeps blowing up. He's on his, like, fucking wind mission or whatever. Getting all his ridiculous magic cyclone powers on and realizing his huge blowy destiny as the chump of Shoosh. John has magic cyclone powers? Almost. Whoa. You guys are all so much better than me. I feel so lame. We all start out somewhere. Remember how I was scrambling up that tower to get that egg like an idiot? What the hell was I doing? I was like goddamn Pooh Bear in a tree reaching up his fat fucking poo paw for some motherfucking honey. So even though I'm awesome now, at one point I was plausibly likened to an autistic stuffed animal. That's crazy. He can say it. He can say it. Dave can say that. And you even know what to do. You told me how it all worked, all Christopher Robining my ignorant ass about that egg. But I was all like, I'm a little black rain cloud, bitch, watch me climb. So maybe you're starting out with more sense than me. Maybe. In any case, Egbert lost his computer and game disk. so we can't do anything for you anyway. Oh no, did he lose it in a magic cyclone? Probably some shit like that's what happened. But you're not completely screwed. We just have to think outside the box here. We do? Yeah, honestly, I figured we'd have to do something like this. So I guess here we are, doing it. Doing what? Well, you're my server player, remember? Yes. I need you to deploy something first, in my apartment. In a few hours, I'll go back there, and we can continue this. Oh geez, a few hours? Yeah, as in a few seconds. I'm back at my place now. Fastest hours? Yeah, now, deploy the TnTOBM laser station. But that costs so much grist! No, it costs practically nothing. Check out how much I've got. Oh my god. What does this thing do? It's mostly pretty stupid and useless, but it'll come in handy here. It reads CAPTCHA codes. On the back of cards? Yeah. But we can already read those. Some are too garbled and complicated. The human eye can't decipher them. Needs sophisticated scanning technology and artificial intelligence to figure it out. Dave, no! No, Dave! Dave! No! Dave uses AI! No! Oh no! Oh god, first he was mining crypto, and now he's an AI guy! Oh no! When you find out your goat's washed. And sweet bro and Hella Jeff was AI generated? Oh no. Dave is problematic media. No. But isn't the whole point of CAPTCHAs that only humans can read them and not robots? Well, yeah. That's why this is so dumb. I guess some CAPTCHAs are so incomprehensible because the game thinks it would be too cheap to let you duplicate them, like an anti-piracy measure. So the solution to the anti-piracy measure is to override the anti-spam measure. Anti-spam? Well, yeah, that's what the CAPTCHAs are for. And they're on the back of cards for a really good reason. Because God knows the last thing you'd want was some web bot being able to figure out the code for, like, a potted plant. That would be fucking mayhem. Yeah, obviously. But in order to effectively cheat here, we've got to open Pandora's spam box and release the laser station into the world with its leering TnTOBM. Now no CAPTCHA is safe. You'll have bots signing up for email accounts and duplicating potted plants and shit. Oh no. Basically, robots are in control now, which is good news and bad news. The bad news is they're all porn bots and they've got loads of provocative material they're just dying to share with us. Wait, what's the good news? That's also the good news. Mark. This is good news. Dave, I still don't know what you're actually doing here. What's it look like? I'm duplicating my server disk. Scan. Oh, to give it to John? Nah, I told you, we're not bothering John. He's got shit to do. I'll just install it. But you're already Rose's server player, and John's mine. Not to mention, I'm yours. Can you really be a server player to your own server player? I don't see why not. We have to get creative here. This game's already so far off the rails. What else is there to do but improvise? But I guess I thought that John sort of had to be my server, you know? Well, he was. He got you in, didn't he? But now he's not. Been a change of plans. It's time to roll with it. Read the code. Wait, you're from the future, right? Don't you know already if it'll work? Yeah, more or less. I've never really studied how it went down all that closely. I just figured when the time came to sort it out, the right thing would be obvious, like it is now. Managing the loops is a balance of careful planning and just rolling with your in-the-moment decisions and trusting that they were the ones you were always supposed to make. By now, I'm pretty used to having my intuition woven into the fabric of the alpha timeline. Pretty smooth, Dave. Yeah, I know. Shades for everybody. This will be the disk I use for your connection, while the original will stay bound to Rose's connection. So, you'll be the server for both us ladies? You just keep getting smoother. I can't handle all this smoothness. Well, technically, I will be your server, and past me will say is Rose's server, which is to say present me. The one in the black suit. Oh, I guess that makes sense. He can keep managing her for a while, until she sort of checks out soon and becomes totally useless. Then he can start hopping around time like I did, make a ton of money and stuff, eventually become me, and become your server player. Okay, I think I understand that. Yeah, see, it's not hard to get the hang of. In the meantime, I'll kind of loiter around this time frame to help you out for a while. Yes! Thanks, Dave. What do you mean Rose will check out? Don't worry about it, it's just more future stuff. Now I need you to go downstairs. Okay. I'm just gonna cut right to the chase and upgrade your alchemeter so you can avoid a lot of bullshit. I'll give you some codes, and then you can punch cards and slip them into jumper blocks, which are really the exact same codes you first gave me when you upgraded my alchemeter, which seems like a hell a long time ago. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, but it kind of literally is for me. How long? Few days, I guess. Okay, so it's not that long. Whatever. Yay! Oh god, hurry up and alchemize stuff. Go, go, go. Hey, calm down. Just because it's snowing outside doesn't mean it's Christmas just yet. There are still plenty of things to do before we bother with that sort of nonsense. Take a deep breath, put the cards down, and relax. Wake up. You already woke up when Jade fired her rifle 1.5 feet from your eardrum and then disappeared. This idiot here is knacking it up with your eye shades. Someone is pestering you directly into his brainless reptilian face. Retrieve shades. Step off. You decide he can keep the sword, though. Answer Rose. Hi there. Hi there. Knack, knack, knack. Don't mind me, I'm just waiting for the guy on the pile of sharp objects to wake up. The glasses are talking again. Knack, 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 knack. If you don't stop knacking, I'll turn you into a thorn bush. Hey, what just happened? You fell asleep. Orange Bird Dave killed some monsters and flew away. Jade fired a bullet at an imp and vanished, and you woke up. Oh yeah, so she's here then? Yes. Is she okay? What's going on there? Yes, she's fine. I guess I should catch up with her. You already are. I am? Future you is. Oh, okay, time travel's involved. That's all you needed to say. Everything's cool and under control then. How was the nap? Weird. And kind of boring. I was in your dream room for a while spying on you, being all creepy and duplicitous and shit. It's okay. I was being similarly wake duplicitous. Duplicitous. Thank you. What's with your book collection? Or dream book collection? All your books are bizarre and terrible. No, my books are great. I can recommend some good titles for next time you're asleep. Nah. But, yeah, I understand defending your collection, and I guess if you were in my dream room and talking shit about my awesome dream portraits of Dream Stiller and Dream Snoop or whatever, we'd have to have a fucking talk. Did you do anything on the moon besides rifle through my belongings? Such as remove your shades and turn your gaze ringward by any chance? Oh yeah, I did. What did you see? Horrible things. Horrible, terrible? Yo, Infra, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much. We're reading some Homestuck. Horrible, terrible. Yeah, it was like peering through the dark portal of an eldritch red lobster and scoping out its all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. And when I saw them, their voices became clearer. What were they saying? I couldn't really focus on anything specific, but in totality, I'm pretty sure it was like a plea for help. That's good. No, it was disturbing. So I slapped my shades back on, went and perved up some sleeping girl's room to take my mind off of it. What? It means they're reaching out to you. Oh god, why would I want that? I'm not about to get molested by calamari with fucking teeth. Use your powers and like stroke a mummy's paw or some horse shit and open up a dark channel. Tell them to keep their lecherous flagella to themselves. That's crazy. You're going to have to help them, even if you don't like them. They're being massacred. Presently, already, and still to come. What's that mean? It means time doesn't work rationally out there, nor does space. But that doesn't change the reality of the threat. Who cares if they're getting killed? They're hideous and obnoxious. You're underestimating the nature of the threat. At this point, the threat isn't to our session or any given universe. It's to the perpetuation of reality itself. You wouldn't be saving them, per se. You'd be saving everything. Oh, okay. Cool. Hard panel. They've revealed some of their secrets to me already and given me a few errands to run. This is why you might have observed some unusual behavior from me. Oh, we got an ad. All right, we're going to wait a second, chat. For the ads to go away. Hold on. What the fuck's going on in my mouth? There we go. Why'd you give Dave your Equius voice? No, this is the voice I've always done for Dave. It's kind of like a little bit like this. Oh shit, you're kidding. Equius. Oh god. I can't possibly do this shit. This is Equius. It's a little bit lower. This is the Equius voice. And then this is Dave. See, it's got a little bit more. Whew. First time I ever sat through an ad without closing stream. That's a high honor. Thank you, Vriska. I appreciate it. Sorry for... I had something in my... Oh my god, you're still there. There we go. Got a little tear on the side of my lip. Okay, ads are over. Let's continue. Yo, Okasa, and Lamar. Thank you for the prime. Thank you, who? Vriska. See, we got the Vriska in my chat. See. Oh shit, you're kidding. No, really, are you serious? I didn't even notice. Fuck, mind equals blown. Once these convulsions of explosive laughter subside and finish rocking my very foundation, I might point out that you haven't really been as astute as you're implying. You've deliberately fogged your vision your entire life with ironic eyewear while awake, and while asleep, though perfectly alert, you've chosen to ignore your surroundings. But now that you've seen them, you have a choice to make. Okay. They'll only tell me so much. They would like an audience with the Prince of the Moon as well. We are like the emissaries of what lies beyond this small bubble in their unfathomable dark foam.
Dur skirts its edge, and during the lunar eclipse, we graze it, and that's when their intent for us becomes clear. I'm doing my part, but they have a mission for you as well.
What am I supposed to do?
Listen to them. My understanding is they'll teach you how to navigate the unnavigable. The result should be a map.
Like a treasure map?
No, something a little more astronomical, like a star chart with no stars, hence the challenge.
Why?
To plot a course through the furthest ring.
To plot a course to what?
The power source of the first Guardians.
Oh, right, the green sun. Okay. Wait, sorry, I mean the
Green sun.
My bad.
Yes, that's much better.
Dave forgot to turn on the fucking Deltarune brain rot mode. What's the deal with this thing? I mean, aside from giving Jade's dog his devil powers, and by extension, I guess Jack.
What's the deal with it?
Yeah,
I don't know that there is a deal with it. Beyond the deal you just described.
it is what it sounds like. A huge sun out in the literal middle of nowhere, and it is bright green. It is simply
The green sun.
how big? I need a sense of scale here. Is it like the size of our sun, or bigger? Or is it only as big as, like, planet fucking Jupiter?
It's nearly twice the mass of our universe.
Okay, that's pretty fucking big. See how important the contextualization was? Now I know how fucking impressed I should be. I mean, holy shit, that's huge.
Happy I could help.
So, okay, I make a map of this thing with the help of 1,000,000 rambunctious gross tentacle mutants, and then I guess we go there for some fucking reason.
Yes.
And why do we need a map? Can't they just tell us what direction it's in? Point a spaceship that way, blast off to adventure?
No, the geometry of the furthest ring is too complex. Remember, its space-time is labyrinthian. I hate this word. In fact, it's not really accurate to call it space-time at all, since it is outside the domain of any created universe, where those properties have become instantiated and stabilized.
I can kind of get that time is messed up there, with like loops and causality paradoxes and shit like that, being the night of time here. Not really sure why navigating the space would be a problem, though. Space isn't my thing, remember? What is it, like, full of wormholes or something?
It depends. The greater the distance you travel through it, the less reliably time flows, and the more time you spend in it, the less reliably space behaves. Time and space aren't as different as you might think.
I thought you weren't supposed to know shit about either, seeing as you're the seer or whatever the fuck that means.
I think it means I'm supposed to know shit about the big picture, which includes tidbits like that. But the insides of my shoes stay free from the grit of the minutia.
Fair enough. So I take my map and fly to this thing.
No, I do.
Okay, you fly to it. Then what?
That depends on if John is successful.
You mean with the quest you're sending him on?
Yes.
Is there anything you do that's not sending dudes on quests?
Nothing whatsoever.
So he's got to get the cancer out of Skya, right?
Yes. The tumor.
Yeah. So what's the tumor do? I mean, the tumor. Jesus, can we stop with the fancy colored text bullshit?
I thought so. I guess so. I thought it was more fun to keep doing it that way.
Well, okay, you can keep doing it then.
Thanks. Black, the tumor / black, is quite a large growth at the center of the battlefield.
Is this on purpose, or is this like a fucking error? Embed failure.
It's quite a large growth at the center of the battlefield. He won't be able to remove it without fully realizing his abilities.
Okay, cool. What is it?
Can you promise you won't tell him? It would probably make him more nervous than he needs to be if he knew.
Okay. I won't say anything. Just tell me.
It's a bomb.
What is it? Why has Rose just been fucking aura farming in every panel she's been in for like the past like 500 pages, bro? It's made at a factory, a bomb factory. They're bombs.
She's the farmer of aura. So true. It is set to detonate precisely when the reckoning ends. This is how long we have to put this plan into motion. What the hell is a bomb doing in there? It could be a feature of any session not meant to bear fruit. It means to wipe out a means to wipe out a null session rather than leaving it lingering in paradox space for eternity. Or it could be a mutation specific to our session. I really don't know. First time for everything, I guess. Seriously, where'd you get all this info? Did you get it from the gods, or are these just a bunch of orders you're following? Not exactly. They've urged me in certain directions and guided my exploration. I've obtained some answers from them, but ultimately this idea is mine. Plus, I have other sources. One in particular has been quite illuminating. What? I've been referring to him as an informant when people ask, which isn't often. What, you mean a troll? No. It's a man who exists in another universe. He wants to die. Sounds like a really credible dude. Sign me up for trusting everything he says. A man who exists in another universe. Well, there is a man here. Only as credible as the omniscient tend to be. Oh, okay, so he knows everything. Yeah, I think that's what omniscient means. But maybe I'll ask him about that since he's the omniscient one. Even if he is omniscient, which he probably isn't, what if he's just lying? He says he doesn't lie. For some reason, I believe him about that. He's a convincing fellow. Why does he want to die? He no longer has a purpose now that he's done everything required to summon his master. As a first guardian, he's completely indestructible. Well, almost completely. Wait, what? His power is derived from the same source as Earth's guardian, and conveniently that of our nemesis as well. Oh, okay, I get it now. When John delivers the tumor, and I do mean the tumor, I and I alone will navigate to the furthest ring, and I will destroy the sun. And by which I do mean the green
motherfucking sun.
And in case it wasn't clear, I won't be coming back. Damn. So, she's talking to Doc Scratch, who just has nothing to do anymore. So is it like the Lich in Adventure Time where he gets stuck in Prismo's room and he just sits there, just nothing to do anymore? Guess I'll die. Whoa, fuck. A suicide mission. Are you serious? No bullshit. That's not happening. Hey, look. Suddenly everything we just talked about was useless because it's time to make a plan that doesn't fucking suck. Let's not be so dramatic. I was talking about my dream self. She's the one who won't be returning. Oh. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Those fuckers are all kind of mad expendable. Way to leave me hanging there. For someone who's saying, let's cool it on the drama, the whole I won't be coming back thing is pretty theatrical bombshell for future reference. That's true. Your outburst was pretty sweet, though. Yeah, I know. So when I do my thing, make this map, which I guess is just like a solid black piece of paper, this is gonna be fucking stupid, isn't it? If there's one thing you have any more than any of us, it's time. So whenever you like, as long as conventionally speaking, it's quite soon. All right, so dog it as long as possible, then travel back to about now and go to sleep. Sure. And if you have trouble going to sleep, maybe you can ask your patron troll to trick the telepathic one into putting you to sleep again. What? Each of us seems to have a troll infatuated with helping us. Haven't you noticed? No. What about the psychopath who's currently helping you? Oh yeah, Terezi. No, she's cool. Isn't that camaraderie blossoming into some sort of interspecies whatever? It's blossoming into an interspecies partnership and incredibly shitty cartooning. What do you mean, get her to trick someone into putting me to sleep again? When did that happen? Just now. Who did that? That would be John's patron troll. God, fucking trolls. too many of them who can even keep track of this shit. Which one's yours? Is it that absurd Juggalo one? That would be hilarious.
There's a Juggalo one?
Yeah, see what I mean?
She's contacting me now, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm subtly not interested, so go talk to your fairy god troll. I'll be over here paving the way for your elaborate dream suicide when I feel like getting around to it, I mean.
Thanks.
Later. Answer fairy god troll.
Since the gap between your present moment and the implementation of your mystifying self-destruction continues to narrow, this will be the last conversation in which I attempt to talk you out of it nicely. I explained this. The intent isn't true self-sacrifice. First of all, you're underestimating the gravity of a dream death. It's a pretty serious thing, okay? And dream selves are important to a person in ways that aren't always obvious. I think you're being frivolous, but that's not really the sentiment reinforcing the exoskeleton of my argument. Soon you'll be blacked out of Trollian's viewport, and I have no explanation for this, and neither do you. So I'll just assume the worst, and you should too.
Are you sure it's not because I'm sleeping?
I've seen you sleep before. You're just asleep on screen, peaceful and harmless, and posing no threat to anyone. Unless I guess you're up to mischief in your dreams, which I cannot rule out. Actually, that's probably what you do in your sleep. What was I thinking? Shh. What? Blah, blah, blah. Right, sorry. I'm saying this is a special case. It is foreboding and disconcerting, and you are being reckless. You're right. I can't explain why I go dark on your monitor, but I'm confident in my plan. I have it under control. Your hubris is really astonishing. Easily twice the mass of a universe, I think. That it hasn't collapsed upon itself into a tiny lavender singularity is the most striking Marvel paradox space has coughed up yet. Maybe it did. Maybe that's what went wrong. We figured it out. No, please stop. Humor won't deflect my really big and important tirade, okay? You are investing too much confidence in evil gods who oppose Skya and your true purpose, and I can't abide that. And as difficult as it is for me to confess, I think your plan is very dangerous, and so are you. Oh? Yes, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to devote all of my efforts to stopping you. I'm sorry to hear that, Kanaya. What did you have in mind for this new and exciting adversarial phase of our relationship? I'm so glad you asked. You see, I've been training a powerful wizard. Yes, your shout pole is like a tower broadcasting your fear across the ring, and you are right to be afraid. I have commissioned none other than the legendary Prince of Hope, and I am teaching him the ways of white sorcery. I have observed your methods, and you will come to the most unwelcome realization that all of your guile and cunning has finally backfired. This noble magician of pure light will serve as the counterpart to your arcane debauchery. He will hunt you down, and goodness and hope will prevail. Is it too late to throw myself at your mercy? Yes, it's much too late for that.
Oh my god. Whatever, go my Adrian.
I see. Then clearly I'll have to prepare for this soul-sundering duel whilst making my own funeral arrangements. Oh yes, I do believe securing a corpse box would be prudent, fitted to dimensions suited to your myriad of unassembled leaky body parts in aggregate. What will herald the arrival of the swift and righteous thaumaturge? Will I be blinded by the fearsome lashes of light ribboning from the incandescent coastline of his beauteous aura? Should I borrow my friend's sunglasses? Yes, definitely. Definitely do that. Wait, I hope I wasn't too emphatic. Maybe at this point I should clarify this is all a big joke. Yeah, I was getting that. You don't always tip your hand, Kanaya. You were doing well. I was? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. I think what I find most challenging about human insincerity-based humor is the degree of commitment to the fantasy which is apparently requisite. We take it very seriously. I mean to say, the gesture of hostility in this case was the joke. I did, in fact, train this character. I made him a wand to shut him up. Wait, you did? Really? He wouldn't stop harassing me for your secrets. That's incredible. Well done. He's the one with the royalty complex and speaks with all the extra V's and W's. Oh, I know exactly who you were talking about from the start. Okay. I must say, this little project pleases me. Do keep me appraised of all further developments. Okay, I will. At least until my looming grimdark death steals me away. Yeah, that. It's still something I really don't want to joke about. I hope that came across as a sincere statement.
Jade, answer fairy god troll. Hey, Jade, oh, hi, I remember you. You talk to me a lot in my dreams. Yeah, but now I'm talking to you being awake, because, your robot can't type, because it had an explosion. Yep, that's because my dream self died. Pretty catastrophically. Aw, no, I'm definitely pretty sorry to hear that. Thanks, but I think I'm okay. I felt pretty shaken up at first, though. Yes, I did too. I spent so long sleeping and dreaming and playing on Prospit, that being awake was made to feel weird, and I didn't like it for a while. Yeah, I've done a lot of sleeping myself. Oh, yes, I know, but I saw you. You were awake a lot too. After a certain moment, I just spent about every waking hour being asleep. Wow, why did you sleep so much? It was just a better way to be, more peaceful and fun, I guess. There was something that happened that was incredibly terrible, and sad, and made me feel terrible and sad and sleepy, so I slept, a lot. Oh no, what happened that was so terrible? I'd prefer, that the thing I want to talk to you about not turn into that topic. Okay, sorry for prying. What did you want to talk about? I wanted to ask you permission. I would have asked permission the first time, but at the time you were not able to give it, or talk or anything. Permission for what? To commune with your Lucis, with Beck. What do you mean by commune? And what do you mean the first time? You did it before? Yeah, it means to talk to him, and suggest he do something which is good, for him, and for the people he likes, Oh, like a psychic power? Yes, pretty sweet. When did you do it before? Oh, very recently, personally speaking, but for you, it was very long ago. And it was a really good example, I think, of exactly why Wigglers should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols. What? Oh dear. So, I did the liberty of communing with your Lucis, which I hope wasn't out of line. But like I said, you were unavailable, by which, I mean, unavailably small. So then I communed him to use his amazing powers, to intervene, and reroute the projectile, away from the path that would have harmed you. And also, as a wonderful bonus and coincidence, it happened there was a felon on your property. Tavros? He don't got internet, bro! Oh, no. Oh, no. It was, I think, surely an aging rogue who was very much keen on intruding between your really nice-looking family. And as fortune would have it, the small missile was redirected into the senior interloper's chest, and he died. Why is he smiling? Oh my god, that wasn't a senior interloper. I'm pretty sure you're talking about my grandpa. Oh, and if I'm interpreting correctly, you're saying you used Beck to make me shoot him? Ugh, that's so awful. What's, a grandpa, oh boy. Okay, basically like an old man who serves the same role, I guess, as a Lucis does on your planet. He was like my dad, he took care of me. Whoa, that is a really weird cultural thing, I guess. Sorry then, about, my cultural ignorance, Well, I'm not blaming you or anything. It sounds like you were just trying to help. and you did save my life. But, I mean, jeez, talk about a misunderstanding. Well, now I feel very stupid, but I don't think I will give in to bad self-esteem this time around about this. It's more important to stay confident about stuff. Don't you agree? Sure. And I think this is a good opportunity for us to bond and become closer in an emotional way, probably. There's no fucking way that he killed our grandfather and now is doing this shit. Tavros. My guy. There's a time and a place. It is? Oh, yes. The funny thing is, I also killed my Lucis by accident. I mean, my Lucis, that was a little fairy bull, not an old man with a huge gun. Oh no, how did that happen? I murdered him inappropriately with a 4-wheeled device. What kind of device? Like, the kind basically for cripples to sit in, and roll around. Oh, you mean a wheelchair? I guess, that's a way to call it. How did that happen? Well, I was sitting in it, being crippled like usual, and he got under the wheel, in his nap. I'm so sorry. Also, I didn't realize you were paralyzed. Not that I'm saying sorry for that. That would be rude, I think. I'm just saying sorry for your loss. Oh, it's okay, on both things. He came back to life for a while and, could talk, and that was fun. And also, I'm not paralyzed anymore. Oh? No, I have robot legs, and I feel great, and I can walk. Wow, nice. Oh, yes, it's truly nice. I am a new and different guy, mostly. Being not physically handicapped is most certainly the key to having high self-esteem. That... I don't know if I agree with that. Oh, absolutely. Take it from me as what fact is true. And now I feel emboldened to be bold, to do bold things that heroes should do. Like save the life of a pretty girl, and kill the fiendish old man, who, whoops, wasn't fiendish, and you loved him. Sorry. Well, that's good, I guess. I just wish that maybe you told me what happened when I was younger. I spent years wondering about it. When I was really young, I was sure the doll sitting across from him did it, and for a long time I was terrified of the evil blue girl. She sort of haunted my childhood, and I had trouble sleeping for a long time. But of course I got older and realized that was silly, but then I just speculated that maybe it was suicide, which was just a really sad thing to think about. Wow, yeah, I totally blew that then. I guess I could still tell you about it in your past. But even if you do, I don't remember you doing so. Oh, then I guess I won't. Okay. But, yeah, irregardless, that's not a word. This is likely to be exactly the kind of thing not to stand in the way about good feelings about myself. I mean, I saw that your Lucis saved you anyway, in advance, and just wanted, to make it possible so that I was the one involved with being the hero there, to save you. Like, to put myself in your story, at a brave capacity, because, that's what feeling good and positive about yourself is all about. Wow. You sound really confused to me. Absolutely. I'm confused like a fox, the kind that has high self-esteem. You're incredibly silly. I can't really tell to what extent you're joking around here. I can't really tell to what extent you're joking around here. I understand that, jokes happen, yes, but feeling great about yourself is not a joking issue. It's heavy-duty business, and needs to be given all the seriousness that sad things get. I've learned that from my friends, and also from Rufio. Rufio? Yes, he's a fake. What do you mean fake?
A fake guy I made up imaginarily. Never stops being a thing that's not real. Oh, like an imaginary friend. Okay. I'm pretending that being fully honest about Rufio's fakeness, and being upfront about his general fraudulence, that'll only give me extra confidence. I'm pretending that as hard as I can, in the most confident way, which makes it partially more true. That sure is a philosophy you have there. Yes, being confident is always about saying and doing the things you feel, even if the afraid part of you says, no, please don't do that. Like, here's the thing I'm afraid to say to you, Jade, but I'm too confident now to let my afraidness make me feel terrible. Oh, well, what is it? Remember how I talked to you a lot when you were sleeping? Yes? And we talked about lots of things. We had some nice things in common, and it was nice. Sure. And I think, consequently, the emotional result is probably, that maybe I have some possible red feelings for you. Red feelings? You mean? Whoa. Wait, really? Wow, that sure is a hard thing to say and made me incredibly nervous, but I said it because of my remarkable leg-powered self-confidence. And now I think that's all that's left is definitely your reciprocation about that, probably. Well, I don't think I can reciprocate. Uh-oh, I mean, you're nice, but I don't even really know you. I don't even know your name. Oh, gosh. How stupid can I be? I forgot to say, I'm Tavros. Okay, Tavros. I don't know if you fully thought about this. You don't actually know me very well, either. Oh, yes, I surely do, because we had a number of spirited conversations, wherein you were very nice and pleased to speak with me. Oh, we got an ad. Oh, my goodness gracious. No fucking way this guy Tavros is out here asking somebody out when they don't even know their name. Brother. Real shit. Yeah, what's up, PM? Hi, stranger. I just killed your grandfather. Also, I like you. Go out with me. Oh, no. Why did Vriska make him do this? Why did Kara make Andrew Hussey write Homestuck like this? I didn't tell him to post all this shit. Yo, Extant Snail. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. How many slurs have we had today? What, 2 or 3, I think? Oh, yes. I surely... Oh, the ads are over. All right, let's read. Because we had a number of spirited conversations, wherein you were very nice and pleased to speak with me. Did I misinterpret that? Was it not actually niceness? Well, no, I was being nice because I like to be nice to people when I can and when they're nice to me. But things are a little more complicated than that. You can't know someone just by a few conversations. I mean, I only talked to you when I was asleep. I am kind of different when I'm dreaming. I forget things, and at times I'm not totally sure what's real. Don't you remember that's what it's like to dream on Prospect? Mood. Yeah, definitely, there's a lot of people out there who should definitely take note of this. I have several times in my life, just because I've been nice to people, people have, like, assumed that kind of stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm just nice to people, like, don't. Yeah, definitely not good. Some people out there have a lot of trouble discerning actual romantic feelings and friendship from lack of experience. Yeah. I mean, when I was a teenager, I understood that, though. Like, I get that. I feel that. Because, you know, if you go too long in your life without, like, ever actually allowing yourself to feel emotions, like, it can be confusing. But just, you know, take your time with people, man. Kind of. Sorry, I feel bad about having to disappoint you. But I don't know what else to say. But what about, my attractive bravado? Stop. And ignoring my instinctual cowardice hard enough to say that I like you. Isn't that, supposed to be very attractive? And encourage the major having of flushed feelings in others? I guess what I mean is, what about all my confidence? What do you think about that? Jeez. Tavros, I'm really flattered you like me and all, and that sure is confident of you to say so, and that's great, but I guess confidence is one thing, but there is such a thing as being too forward, I guess? Wow. Okay. I also think, and really this is just polite, friendly advice, that if you're feeling confident, you don't always have to say it all the time. Oh man, I'm sorry to say, it just comes off as a little insecure and off-putting, and kind of defeats the purpose. And all things considered, I think we should just stay friends. Or really, continue building a friendship in the first place. Since, like I said, we don't actually know each other that well. Yeah, sorry. No, if I'm being realistic, that's what's reasonable to say to me. And I'll work on toning down my self-respect a little. No, you should have self-respect. Oh boy, this is frustrating. Can we talk about this later? I have some things to do. Why don't we get back to the original point? Why do you want to commune with Beck again? Yes, of course. I wanted to get approval from you to commune with him again, now that he's a sprite, to perpetuate one of my heroic ideas again. Uh-oh. What's your idea this time? I will suggest to him that he attack your adversary, as well as ours, and maybe beat him to solve everybody's problems. Wow, I don't know about that, but I have great skill in commanding beasts to glory in battle, and yours surely is the strongest beast I've seen. But he's my best friend, and you've already managed to get one of my family members killed. But according to my self-confidence, I think I'm pretty sure I can use his power to be successful. Whoops, pretend I didn't mention my self-confidence, or say anything off-putting. But all of our adversaries have inherited his powers. I would imagine the strongest guy would have all of his powers and then some. I'm really not comfortable with this. Oh, you said you're asking me permission first, and I appreciate that, but if you're asking, I'm afraid my answer is no. Okay, I respect that. But I wonder, what? I wonder if a truly self-confident guy... Stop! With the best self-esteem there is, why does this read like a...
I wonder if a truly self-confident guy with the best self-esteem there is would even need to ask. Maybe the best guy would be successful and would do it anyway because it's for your own good and everyone else's. It's the best self-confidence. Everybody talks about it. Millions of scholars.
No way. That would be smug and arrogant and would make you a bully. Later, if my friends and I want to ask Beck for help and decide that's our best hope, then that's our business. Until then, please stop meddling. Wow, okay. You're right about all that. I'll respect your wishes. Will I? No, don't. I'm serious. Ugh, God, I think my headache is coming back. I was just, making a joke. Sorry. I guess us becoming a friendship doesn't have to happen now. No, it's fine. I just really don't want you to do that, okay? Yeah, I have to go now. Bye, Tavros. Oh my god, I cannot believe how hilariously pathetic that whole exchange was. Ah, even by your wretched standards, Toreador. Oh god, I can't breathe. Absolutely priceless. Hey, Vriska, that was supposed to be a private correspondence, of a personal nature. How could you even be reading that? Tavros, sometimes your stupidity surprises even me. Next time you decide to open your heart to an alien girl, make sure her chat client isn't being holographically projected for all to see, okay?
Man.
Thief, tear into page. Whoops.
It was so embarrassing just reading that, Tavros. I'm actually feeling genuine embarrassment. Your obscene incompetence is actually polluting my otherwise pristine composure. Nice going.
So, I don't care.
Jade let you down too easy. She's too nice. Someone's gotta tear into you for that appalling display. And once again, guess whose shoulders that falls on? That's right, Vriska's as usual.
I think she has the right amount of niceness, personally. An amount that is some, instead of, none.
Hey, I'm nice when it matters, and where it doesn't strangulate the critical development of people I give a shit about, okay? Really, I don't know what you see in her. She's completely useless, like you. Wait, of course! It makes perfect sense. You and she represent the ideal mate sprit ship. How could I have been so blind? Two perfectly pointless grubs in a bucket.
No, I have too much self-confidence now to be upset by your scandalous imagery. I don't think she's useless, and I don't think I am either, because of new self-esteems obtained. Remember,
Oh, will you please stop going on about your fucking self-esteem? I'll say this much about her. She was right on about that. How insufferable can you get, prattling on and on about how confident you are? Tavros, you give confidence a bad name. I gave you all the chances in the world to earn it, to earn real confidence, and you failed. You couldn't even do one little thing I asked you to. The one thing that would have made you man up once and for all. So instead, you flew away and cried, and decided to sleep away your sorrow for the rest of the adventure. Do you have any idea how sick that made me? Everything about you makes me sick. When you talk about your self-confidence, I throw up a little. You don't know what confidence is. Robo-legs don't give you confidence. That ain't no more true than saying my robo-arm gave me mine. See what I mean? Your confidence is faker than even the great Rufio himself, lord of the unreal. It's pure fiction, a false, fakey, fraudy con job from a wimpy loser, charlatan, bullshit artist. It's shallow and nauseating, just like you. Do us all a favor and shut up about it!
okay. I think, this is actually making me pretty mad.
Yeah, right. I'll believe that when I see it, chump.
I don't want you to mock me anymore. I don't know if my confidence is real or what, but I would like you to stop saying stuff like that to me, and to stop saying bad things about my friend Jade, too.
Jade is an idiot. A useless, boring nobody. What has she done for her party other than fuck up every step of the way? What does she ever do but take naps and get in trouble? She's awful, and you deserve each other. Oh, wait, except she hates you. Even the boring, pointless girl hates you. Talk about a guy who can't get a break. Though I guess she's not completely useless.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, Tavros, I give her credit for something, so I'll give you credit for something too. Your plan to control her loose actually wasn't a bad idea. You using your ability to save her life was a pretty good way to test how effective your powers were across sessions. Pretty good way to practice, to know where you stand. Practicing your abilities is important, so it comes down to using them for something that really matters. You know you're ready for prime time. I know this firsthand. I got lots and lots and lots of practice with your little guinea pig friend. So really, turns out she wasn't so useless after all. Far from it.
Whoa. What are you saying you did to her?
Not really the point. The point is, I'm trying to pay you a compliment. At this point, you're all so sad and disgusting. You should treat anything nice anyone has to say about you like a chest full of shimmering boonbucks.
Okay. God. What?
Like I said, your plan was solid. Controlling the Guardian to go after Jack was a fine idea. Sure would stir some shit up. Better than being an insignificant, stuttering piece of trash all the time, I'd say. And you were definitely onto something about it, irregardless of her wishes. Because it's for her own good. That's what winners do. They do what's right for someone they care about, even if the other person does nothing but bitch and moan and act ungrateful for it. Better you learned late than never. In fact, I would go as far as saying that you went ahead with her plan against her wishes. It might just earn you a smidgen of respect from me. We'll see. There's really just one catch.
Oh, what's that?
The catch is it's not going to work.
What isn't?
Are you even listening to me? Man, clear the Rufio wax out of your ears. You couldn't sick the Guardian on Noir even if you were inclined. Not even if I were to make you inclined.
Why?
Because you're dealing with a pro here. I already thought of that. I thought of everything. The Guardian is not going to attack the agents who engineered him in the first place. Or who, I should say, were encouraged to engineer him.
Are you fucking kidding me? What do you mean she did all of this? And you're telling me she was also the one putting Jade to sleep randomly? That was her? Vriska shows up all like,
It was me, Barry. It was me, Tavros. I was striking a mutually beneficial arrangement. This is often the most effective way to manipulate others. I just sort of give them an idea, nudge them along in the direction of seizing more power, which they wanted to do anyway. Remember, I already have a lot of experience getting these simple-minded agents to march to my drumbeat. I was exiling them left and right in our session. I'm an expert at this by now.
why would you do that?
Tavros, at this point it should be obvious. I am the unseen hand behind every major event in their session, and to some extent, their whole lives. At least those events not happening by the volition of their own natural incompetence. Don't you think this is how it should be? Shouldn't the greatest player leave her fingerprints on every step of the rise to power of her ultimate nemesis?
Wow, no, that's, I don't even know how to say all the ways I think that's crazy.
But you must agree, because you were copycatting my idea.
No, I wasn't.
You were brazenly inserting yourself into Jade's history. The self-insertion plan was my idea, and it's revolting and cowardly for you to deny it.
That was, for a good thing, though.
Sure, whatever you say. It's incredibly sad how outclassed you are. It's actually depressing you thought you could beat me at my own game. And the most sickeningly of all, you don't own up to it. I have every angle covered already. The human session is on full circuit lockdown. Any effort you make to disrupt my plans will be laughable, just like everything you have ever done in your life. The only thing left now is to prepare to kill Jack myself to save everyone's ungrateful asses. It's a shame you're not strong enough to take him on with me. Too bad you spent so long sleeping instead of turbo leveling like me. We might have made a pretty awesome team. Oh well.
Okay, then, all of your usual insulting things aside, my take on this is that you created our impossibly hard bad guy who wants to kill us, and by association, I guess that makes you the bad guy too, instead of a good guy who's just mean. Nice deduction. Wrong. Excruciatingly linear and laced with a sort of absolute morons. With a sort of absolutes morons tend to throw around. But nice. Tavros? And that being the case, even though I'm terrified of you. Wait, that's the wrong character, fuck. And that being the case, even though I'm terrified of you, and not as strong, or real confident, only mostly fake confident. Yes, go on. I think, I'm gonna have to stop you. Yeah, that's the spirit. Pretty weak slime threat there, but it's a start. Tell you what, if you can find me in this lab, you can have at me. I'll even give you a free shot. No funny business or anything. Okay, then, here I come. I'll be waiting. No! It keeps happening! Ride. Wait, Andrew Hussey. What the fuck? Wait a minute! How deep does this go? Yes. Hell yes. Hell fucking yes. And so came to an end the most heroic thing that ever happened in the history of metafiction. Let's move on. Did Vriska just possess him? How deep does this go? Air, level up. The windy thing subsides and clear skies prevail. You soar to the highest rung and rule over your ladder as the air transparent. Boondollars fly. Cloud up. The clouds have returned. The fireflies are still trapped. The spell remains unbroken. There is commotion behind you. A nearby village, perhaps. Enter the village. Oh, we're back. Talk. Did you see it? It was there after the windy thing. See what? Oh gosh, I can't think of the word. The big flat thing. One sec. The dark colored ceiling that the clouds stay under. You mean the sky? Yes, it was so beautiful. I hope to witness its miracle again one day before the end of my sadly short amphibious lifespan. Pick up the serious business goggles. You re-equip the serious business goggles. Would have sucked if you lost these. John. Congratulations. For what? You mean the windy thing? Did I actually do that somehow? Well, yes, you did. And I suppose congratulations are in order for that too. But mostly, I'm congratulating you for gaining all the levels. Oh right, I got to the top of my ladder somehow. I didn't even really think it had a top, or I would get there so fast. So I guess that's it then. I don't have to worry about leveling up anymore. That's pretty neat. Don't be ridiculous, John. While you may have technically gained all the levels just now, you did not truly gain all of them just yet.
How much do you know about level of violence, John? Don't you know? In a way, this is just the beginning. It is. Yes, you are now ready to begin your ascent through the god tiers. Nobody I know was able to progress this far anywhere nearly as fast as you, John. Wait, what? Nobody was able to progress this far anywhere near as fast? And you, John. That's a typo. Not even me. I can't tell you how proud I am. Wow, really? Okay, what do I do? Thing is, from this point on, you can't make any progress while you're awake, so you've got to get to sleep. But not just any old boring nap will do. You'll need to go sleep on a special bed. Oh god, are we doing the Ulta-Bed side quest? Are we doing 1,000 pages of padding? For no reason? It's a funny reference. You must find your quest bed, John. That sounds pretty cool. Where is it? Not too far away, but rather than me telling you, why don't you go talk to the locals and ask around? I've helped you get to this far. I've helped you get this far, but at some point you're going to have to start taking some steps all by yourself. I think you're ready for that. If you make all the right decisions and play all your cards right, hell, you might even wind up at a higher tier than I did. I hope this turns out to be the case. I'm rooting for you all the way. Now get going and find that bed. Okay, I will. Thanks a lot, Vriska. The Pyxis has... You got a mini tablet! We're still in this land. We're still in the land of wind and shade. That was quite a bluster, wouldn't you say? It really had us all whipping around here, our little legs flailing every which way. You must be talking about the windy thing. Yeah, sorry about that. What would you have to be sorry about? A great surge of the breeze like that could only be summoned by the air. It means he's finally come. This is so exciting. Please let me know if you see him. I thought for sure our mushroom was cooked. The green tragedy nearly consumed us all. The green tragedy? Oh, you mean the fire? Yes, word is spread of the global catastrophe. Thousands of lives were lost. Luckily, the air saved us. I'm gonna pop a big friendly bubble in his face if I'm ever lucky enough to meet him. Wow, sounds like he's in for a treat. You got can of tab. Oh yes, you've been dying to try this beverage for a long time. Perfect timing too, since you're in need of a good sugar kick. This can should be jam-packed full of real, actual sugar. Blech, this stuff sucks. You got one of your fake arms. Man, why do they have to rummage through your stuff and start mailing it all over the planet? Hey, little fella. Little fella? I don't think she's here, actually. Where are your parents? Do salamanders even have parents? Oh, duh, of course they do. I guess what I mean is, do you have a family or anything? Glub. Already adopted one young salamander today. But then I left her at my friend's house, so I think I'll let you be. I don't know if I'm cut out to be a dad. I mean, I don't really have a tie or a pipe or really anything serious looking wallet or anything. Thinking about it is making me miss my dad. Hey, I wonder if I'll see him when I sleep on my quest bed. I hope so. Anyway, thanks for listening. See you, little guy. Glub. You got more illegal contraband. Dude, this frog is so illegal. You better ditch this thing before a wily agent of Durst sees you with it. Shea plush. Wildly illegal. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I can't wait for the heir to visit our village. Hey, maybe he's here right now. Maybe if I blow my spit bubble big enough, it will catch the heir's reflection and I'll be able to bask in his magnificence. Hey, wait, I see someone in my bubble's reflection right now. Could it be? Could it? Oh, never mind, it's just a dumb boy with some square glass shapes on his face. Hey! We must all come together and unify as a people after the terrible green tragedy. This harmonious union will mostly entail a lot of standing around and fidgeting hyperactively together. Left, village, right, mushroom orchard. Also a secret grotto. Shh. You got a smuppet. Oh, great, just what you needed. A pipe full of puppet ass. Nice. Shh, listen. Do you hear that? He's still asleep, thank goodness. But when the windy thing was kicking up all that fuss, it sounded like he was not happy at all. It makes him absolutely furious when anyone other than him bends the breeze to his will. It's not pleasant for anybody. Luckily, there is only one person who can do that, and he is surely a mythical figure who only morons believe in. Okay. All that commotion very nearly woke the slumbering one, I think. That would have been dreadful. But he is still asleep. I am sure that only the air can wake him and break his spell over the land. It's said that the air will wake the denizen by playing a magical song only he can play, and then when he wakes up, the air will meet the terrible beast face to face. It is then that he will be offered the choice. The nature of the air's triumph depends on what he chooses. Then the air will lead us all to a beautiful place with the most bristling insect furrows and richest, dampest mushroom soil you could hope to farm. Or so the story goes. Probably a lot of bullshit if you ask me. I thought the spell was broken there for a moment. The clouds went away and the fireflies were all buzzing around, acting disoriented. But then the clouds came back. To be honest, I was a little relieved. I have grown fond of them, and if the fireflies were to escape from above, I would miss them dearly. They're really pretty and they're my friends. Aww. Welcome! Looking for something tasty today? Alright, we got an ad, chat. You know, Woofle, clearly it's good that nobody spoiled anything because we haven't had a single fucking line of Carcat dialogue this entire session and my throat is so much better for it. You have all the boonbucks? Yeah, I got 9 million boonbucks. I think we'll be fine unless I buy, like, 90,000 grasshoppers. Don't jinx it? Oh, what are you gonna do about it? In before a Carcat memo on the next page. Shh. By the way, this fucking remix goes crazy. This is Planet Healer by Seth Peel. Or is it Pele? Peel like Peel, okay. I really like this, yeah. Also, apparently this has a track from Secret of Mana in it. Very funny. It's giving Terraria vibes? I'm not sure what the game vibe I'm getting from this. Alright, we got a cone of bugs. Ads are over now. Got a cone of bugs. Got an onion. Got a tasty mushroom. Got a jar of bugs. Got a mushroom shake. Got a big boy mushroom. Got a grasshopper. Our village has the best snack stand in the land. It offers the juiciest bugs and most succulent onions. I'm so hungry. Alas, I have not a single boondollar to pop my bubble with. I've got loads of boondollars. Here, I'll treat you to a nice lunch. The salamander got 100 boondollars. Oh god, oh god, oh god, this is like a small fortune. I can finally afford to try the most sublime delicacy on the menu. But if I opt for that, I can afford nothing else that's tasty. Yes, I guess having money leads to some complicated decisions. Oh well, enjoy. Hey, I heard a rumor that you were some kind of Mr. Moneybags over here. Well, boy, do I have an offer for you. What is it? A treasure. It will cost you 10,000 boon dollars to discover what it is and obtain it. Wow, 10,000, that's a lot. But really, I guess it's not so much since I have millions. Millions? Oh, why didn't you say so? I revised my offer to 100,000 boon dollars. Hey, you can't do that. I'll pay you 10,000, that's my final offer. You drive a hard bargain out of that silly tooth mouse of yours. Very well, the deal's been made. You got a smut bit. Ah, it was just one of Dave's dumb butt puppets. I hate these things, what a ripoff. You got a whole boon case, but it's empty and therefore worthless. Too bad. You guess riches aren't quite easy to come by.
Now I'm gonna starve.
I blew all my money on a grasshopper. It was okay, I guess. The flag is at half-mast in honor of the heroes who lost their lives to the green tragedy. What the fuck? Many brave firefighters deployed from the air's tower to extinguish the flames. Alas, they were all overwhelmed by its fury. A memorial would be erected in their honor. It would be inscribed with the last words frequently overheard. Words of wisdom to remember. Blub. How can shaving cream be so flammable? How indeed, brave heroes. How indeed. Oh no. That's the payoff for the Barbasol joke like 1,000 pages ago. Excellent. Excellent. Hello, looking for a head object that's rumpled and unsightly? All of our head objects are rumpled and unsightly, fortunately. Rumpled head object. Even rumplier head object. The rumpliest head object of all. I am the absolute pinnacle of fashionability. Marvel at the object upon my head and admire the luster of its velveteen rumples. It was so expensive. Oh man, look at that dashing style. Rumpled head objects are all the rage these days. I'd love to wear one, but I just don't have the money. Well, I agree it's important to keep up with the fashions. Tell you what, I'll give you some money for a hat so that you can be one of the coolest salamanders in town. Here you go. Salamander got 1,000 boon dollars. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thank you so much. I love my new rumpled head object, and I love you. You're welcome. Oh, what? I just clicked away something. There we go. Oh, I'm not tabbed in. What will it be today? Feather. Whoa. Whoa. If only I hadn't given stupid Dave that stupid boon buck, you could have bought this. Strider! Yeah, you're not even remotely close to being able to afford this thing, whatever it is. So we got feather cadence, pneumatic progression, breathless battaglia, ivories in the fire, mixolydian maelstrom. That one goes, I like that name. And fantasias in hail. Yeah, thank you, Kenji. Appreciate it. Is this the way to what we locals call the glow shape? It is above the thing that the air will take as most important and legendary naps on. Oh, that must be my quest bed. The air's quest bed. I almost forgot I was being all sneaky and incognito here. My response to that will simply be a singular, unintelligent, and unpunctuated glub. Glub. Alright, what's this way? Hey you, don't go any further. The mushroom orchard has been commandeered by a frightening beast. It is terribly powerful, unlike any underling I've ever seen, at least not before the green tragedy. The devil is making it nigh impossible to farm our goddamn mushrooms. Me when Crabulon shows up. Halt! We are guarding the mushroom orchard. Or orchard, I guess. It is for your own good. Do not pass. Guard, guard, guard. We are an elite team of village guards guarding this orchard here. Together, we represent an impenetrable edifice of amphibious fury. There is no way anyone's getting through. Public safety is assured. No, I don't give a shit that there's a ridiculous, powerful, and deadly imp running around the orchard. Someone's gotta be farming all these goddamn fucking mushrooms, pain in the ass though it may truly be. So that's what I'm doing. Standing around here, farming all these goddamn fucking mushrooms. Respect. Frog. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? Oh! Holy crap. Dude, the guardian imps are fucking evil. What was it to do like a big attack again? Was it control? I actually don't even remember here. You know what? Hold spacebar to charge man grid. Interact with the mouse. Woo! What the fuck? What is he doing? Oh, it inflicts time stop. Cool. Stand still, bitch. How about you? Can I combo him? Okay, he gets out of it.
Homestuck.
Yeah, FBay, thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate you. Oh. Okay, that just happened. What? Okay, apparently I can't do it while facing up. Where'd he go? There we go. Oh my goodness, is this really the level of effort we have to put on a fucking single imp now? John, you gotta get a better weapon, bro. I blame Vriska, it's her fault. When in doubt, blame Vriska. Where'd it go? Oh, come on. Stay in my sight, buddy. Gotcha. All right, this'll kill him. Victory! Hey, we get uranium, though. Cool. Nothing? I mean, I killed the thing. Didn't they mention something about a secret room? I feel like I remember that.
Maybe it's a Control T thing. Oh, what the fuck? What is this? Ah. What the fuck? I don't get this. What was this channel's viewership numbers when 3-4 came out? Really high, like thousands. Oh, what? Cool. Oh, is there anything else to do in this room? Sick sprite, I really like it. All right, now we can go up this way. The wind. The quest bed. You have found your destination. What would you like to do? Keep exploring village, start over, proceed to quest bed. Do what now? Do what? Do what? Somebody said there was a secret. Let me read this. Secret grotto. Oh, is it right here? Ah, yes. You are entering the private and secluded alcove of the clan of the Secret Wizard. Shh. Oh, God. I fell asleep when I was in a bush, and I woke up, and I was here dressed in this absurd cloth. I'm so confused and a little afraid. Glub, glub. Hey, kid, see these robes? Let's get beholding here. Chop, chop. Behold my robes, good sir. Behold them, and may peace behold you. Where's your rag of souls? You look absolutely ridiculous. Our secret society beholds you as foolish. Glub, 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 glub. Yeah, just behold my robes already. Sheesh. You got your own copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy back. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. Your prized belongings are being scattered every corner of the globe. Would you like to hear the story of the clan of the Secret Wizard and why you presently have privilege beholding my divine robes? There's no way they call themselves a fucking clan and they're grouped up wearing a bunch of white fucking cloaks. There's just no goddamn fucking way, bro. There's just no fucking way that we have the fucking Salamander clan out here, bro. A whole bunch of fucking mega scrafties out here. Like, what's going on? But those are my bed sheets. How did you get them? Silence. I will not entertain such pluck from the lowly, unenrobed. Our great elder, the magnificent secret wizard. And the fucking leader is a wizard! Oh my God! What's going on? Hussy, what did you mean by this? Jack, I need you to kill these guys. Oh, shit, I'm not clicked into the thing. All right. He donned the oily, humbly cloth and assumed the countenance of a simple beggar. But lo, he beheld a great pillar of rock.
And on that pillar he beheld an impossibly tall white tower belonging to the fabled heir of breath. And so our leader ascended this pillar in this tower, but he found no sign of the heir. He did, however, find the heir's floating blue servant, and she laundered his robes, and so the rag of souls was born anew. Such was his magnanimity. He employed the heavenly machina to duplicate this relic and distribute robes to as many followers across the land, so that they too might be beheld with the beholden eye of admiration. So it was, and so it shall have been behelt. Now go, may beheld robes be with you always.
So, Salamander Emythyst went and climbed the fucking house. John wasn't there, but he found Nana and got his bed sheets, and now has returned. I am going to ask you to do something, and it's totally up to you if you'd like to oblige. No pressure or anything. Do you, by any chance, want me to behold your robes? You are an amazing genius, and I love you. I'm kind of not really into this. I'm just doing it because of peer pressure. To be honest, I'm getting a little tired of beholding all these goddamn robes. What does beholding robes even mean? Like, just looking at them? Is that it? Don't tell anyone I said that. I am beholding someone without the proper attire in our presence. This is most improper. Sorry, where can I get some robes to join your club? No! John, no! You really think it's that easy? This is an exclusive guild. The entry is only permitted through brutal ritualistic hazing. By which I mean we have more of these damn robes than we know what to do with, and we zealously recruit new members with virtually no standards at all. Would you like to join? I will take your robe measurements right now. Not really. I don't really feel like walking around wrapped up in a stupid bedsheet. My tender ears have just been scalded by unthinkable blasphemies. Behold my robes, behold my robes, behold my robes, behold my robes, behold my robes. Okay, geez, I'm beholding them as hard as I can right now, whatever that means. Are you satisfied? You got a firefly. Poor guy was trapped in there. Off you go, little fella. Join your friends in the clouds. Okay, let's get out of here. That's enough of the fucking salamander clan. Behold my robes! Oh my god, every time I play Xenoblade 2 now, every time he uses divine robes, I'm not going to be able to think of anything other than, behold my robes! I love the way that Land of Heat and Clockwork looks. Well, that's not where we are, but yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Land of Wind and Shade, yeah. All right, let's go. Let's proceed to the quest bed. God forbid a woman mistype. Wait, where was the music? Where was the Secret of Mana music at? That was the well. Oh, okay. Proceed to the quest bed. Take a legendary nap. Okay, I think I'm ready to take this legendary nap and then climb the god tiers, I guess. Yes, exactly. Pretty exciting, isn't it? Yeah, maybe it's a little too exciting. What's that mean? I'm not sleepy at all. Also, this is not much of a bed, more like a really hard slab of rock. I don't see how I'll be able to sleep. John, would you like me to put you to sleep? You mean you're asking me this time instead of just doing it? What happened to you wanting to be responsible for me becoming a hero? John, I'm clearly involved in your rise to power now regardless. That can't be changed. I'm giving you the option because at some point a hero has to start making choices. Once you take a break from hunting treasure and stop getting distracted by side quests, you eventually realize that's what this game is all about. The choices you make affect the destiny of the universe you create, as well as the type of hero you become. It would have been nice if someone was around to explain this all to me and let me have some control over my own fate. I had to do this in a much less pleasant way. I'm sparing you that indignity. Besides, it's not like you're some loser who doesn't know how to make tough decisions. So what'll it be, John? Well, I'm supposed to go to sleep to realize my destiny, and you have the ability to make me do that, so I don't really see the harm in that. It just sounds like the practical thing to do. Am I hearing a yes, John? Yes, that is my decision. Vriska, please put me to sleep. You got it.
Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hi, Jack. My fucking god, you look ridiculous. Jack, you look fucking ridiculous, dude. Jack looks like my endgame Terraria player with all of the accessories turned on. Oh. He's dead. Well, that's not good. Smiling. John, rise up. Oh, here we go. It's this one. I've actually listened to this song before out of context, so. Rise and shine, Mr. Egbert. Rise and shine. Da, 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 da. The power. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh, wait, this imagery's sick though. Oh, hi, Jade. Oh, it's Green Dave! I was wondering when he would get this. I've seen art of this design before. I was wondering when he'd get this outfit. John, no! Oh, what the? He stabbed himself? Day 612. Oh yeah, right. That's right. He does that because he prototyped the fucking crow. So he puts the sword in his chest. Ah, Savior of the Waking World. That was a good one. I liked that a lot. I had listened to this song before, so it's cool to see it in context. And this one was cool because this flash was at like a pace that was much grander than the others. Like you could keep easy track of what was going on, what it was saying, you know. Maybe some of the earlier flashes were like too much at once for me, but that one was perfect. Like that one. Dave? Dave, I don't think that's, Meanwhile, in the Dave subplot. Okay.
What?
What do you mean, what? I mean, what are you waiting for? Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna suck it up and assassinate that nice-looking Dave in his sleep? But, you know, if I'm gonna do it or not, it's lame of you to pretend there's any element, I cannot speak, There's any element of suspense here. Why don't you just tell me?
Oh, I get it. Wait, I'm doing the wrong voice for Terezi here. You want to rise to the god tiers and become as great as John, while still forfeiting all of the decisions and free will to a blind girl in another dimension. Real heroic, Dave. Or should I say, so cool.
Look, I don't mind making the decision if that's what's going on here, like doing the free will thing.
Oh, is that a thing now?
Oh, it's a thing. It's me having to sneeze.
Yeah.
Yes, how would it ever stop being a thing? Okay, sorry, I was checking something. Being a thing's not really something it ever stopped doing. I just want to know what's really going on here before I decide to start chopping off the heads of outrageously good-looking snoozing dudes.
No, yeah, he can say that. I told you, you need to die on your quest bed to reach the god tier in Skya with John.
Okay, I know, but something about this doesn't add up. Who is this guy? I don't remember sleeping on this bed or reaching the god tier. I'm pretty sure that's something I'd remember. So is he from the future? Does this mean later I'm gonna have to put this ugly goddamn suit back on, which I thought we both agreed I'd retire from the wardrobe forever, and then go back in time and sleep in this bed and get killed by me right now? Do I have the stable loop right? Oh, we have an ad. Okay, 1 second, chat. Ah, Jesus. Ugh. Ow, my back. All right. Ad ends here in just a second. Also, FB, thank you for the 100 bits a couple minutes ago. I totally missed that. All right.
Nope.
Then what?
I can tell you, but first, are you so sure this is the source of your hesitation, Dave? Keeping track of temporal logistics?
Why wouldn't I be concerned about that? If we make mistakes, then dead Daves start piling up. And if dead Daves are the enemy, remember? Says the sword-holding guy who's about to add one to the pile.
I'm just saying, it isn't easy for anyone to face their own death, even if the consequence of it is to their benefit. Not even any of us managed to do it. Well, except for one.
Who?
Take a wild guess.
Okay, got it. I wonder if this can finally be the conversation that doesn't deteriorate into a lot of bitching and moaning about her.
Fine.
So if I'm understanding this guy isn't from the future who came back to finish a loop, and he's not from the past because I'd remember doing this. So this isn't part of our timeline choreography at all. Must be from an offshoot timeline, which means he's doomed.
Yes.
Okay, so how did this happen? Where did we fuck up?
We didn't. Sorry about this, Dave. It was the best way I could think of to show you what this involves. You wouldn't stop bugging me about why you'd never be able to catch up with John. I told you you wouldn't be able to face your death, and that wasn't good enough for you, so here we are.
What exactly did you do?
Okay. Remember how you were asking me about this god tier stuff and how John was able to ascend? And I told you it involved dying and you kept going on about it, so I gave you a choice. To find out now or find out later.
Yeah, I remember. That seems like a long time ago already. What was that like? More than a day for me chronologically?
Yes, but it was only a couple minutes ago for me. You finally wore me down with all your recent pestering, so I said fine and went back a little earlier on your timeline to kick this off. So this is how we're doing this now.
Okay, but you didn't actually give me a choice. You just flipped a coin.
Yeah, and I left the decision over the outcome in the flip in your hands.
Okay, so... So Dave sees John, and then he asks about it a bunch. Terezi decides to go back, create an offshoot by asking Dave if he wants to do it. So that makes that Dave, the previous Dave, the one in the green suit, an offshoot. And this Dave here is the new alpha one. And we're about to kill the offshoot Dave to close it up. Am I got that correct? Okay. So she went back in time and intentionally created this green offshoot Dave who's sleeping there now. And now Alpha Timeline Dave is going to kill this offshoot and it's going to bring everything back together. And then, yeah, okay. Swoosh, 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 swoosh.
Maybe you forgot. I wouldn't blame you since there's been a lot to keep track of, but here's how it went down. You were strutting around in your delicious kiwi bite. What word is that? 8-ball suit and running your fresh mouth as usual. Terezi, sup, gotta beat John. He's got a long hood and does wind. How can I get powers too?
Oops, red is how I talk, my bad.
Oh my god, Dave, this is so decadent. Why didn't you ever tell me how amazing it is to type like this? I almost can't handle it.
Okay, stop. That shit is probably like crack to you. I'm not going to stand by and watch you fall prey to your own wild cherry ape shit apocalypse.
Okay. So anyway, I'm like, Dave, that's going to involve facing your own death, and I'm sorry to break it to you, but I don't think you're ready for that. So then Dave is like,
that's so stupid, blah, blah, blah. I'm being so difficult and cool, word up.
So I say, fine, I will show you, but only if you promise this exact terms of my arrangement in order to protect the integrity of the timeline.
The arrangement being the coin flip thing. Thank God we did that, otherwise we'd be screwed. I probably would have gone back in time and killed my own grandfather. Oh, wait, I never had one.
Ah, but it was important. You didn't just know what was going on, which was for your own good. I told you I was going to flip a coin. Before I did, you had to pick a side without telling me, good heads or bad heads. And you were like, hey, sure, Terezi, I'll hella go along with your two-face thing, whatever that means.
Oh, yeah.
What did that mean, by the way? What's a two-face thing?
Two-Face is a human Batman villain who's half ugly and flips coins all the time to make evil decisions.
Oh. That's kind of disheartening. I sort of thought my coin flipping was a cool and unique thing.
It's okay. Flipping coins for reasons is still pretty badass, I guess. Why don't you finish your story?
Okay. Oh my goodness. Right. So, the choice, if you recall, was I could show you how to reach the god tier now, or I could show you later. And you had to assign one option to good heads and the other to bad heads. And whatever the result of the flip, you had to promise to do what you committed to beforehand. No cheating and changing your mind, or that would fuck it up.
Right, exactly. So, like I said before, I had no choice at all. I picked some options and you flipped a coin.
Yes, but leaving the choice to you was important here. You'll see why if you think about it.
I'm not seeing it. I picked good heads to mean you'd show me now, bad heads to mean you'd show me later. You said it came up bad heads, so I was like, okay, I can wait. And I did for like a whole day, and now here you are showing me. Did I miss something?
Yes. You forgot there was an also offshoot reality in which you made the opposite decision. That was the one where bad heads meant I would show you right away. Remember, before the flip, I instructed you what to do in that event, to go back in time and await further instruction. And you did. He did, that is. He went back in time and I told him to find this bed and go to sleep. And then future Dave would come later and kill him, sending him to the god tier if he so willed. He could find the wherewithal, that's a word, to go through with it. The sleeping Dave is the doomed Dave, the one who didn't wait. Future Dave is you, the one who waited. In your quest, you're the Alpha Dave. He's you. Okay, no, that makes sense. This actually makes a degree of sense. I mean, she's using multiverse theory to her benefit here by intentionally creating a choice that splits the timeline. And then we're recombining them. Because by making a choice, you inevitably create two Daves. And then by orchestrating this whole thing, you get this setup exactly. Yeah, no, this is basic level 1 multiverse theory shit. Now having a whole plan, like, hey, if you do this, if the coin lands on this, you have to do this, is pretty cool. But yeah, this is level 1 multiverse stuff. Show him your stabs. Damn, this top. Why is he drawn like that, bro? Why is he like he looks like a Ralsei when he gets knocked over. Looks like a pile of fluff. This is a hard panel, by the way. I really do like when the Homestuck drops the outlines and just has like this style is cool. I hope they do this in the animated series. Like when they get to adapting like moments where the comic is drawn like this, I hope they go comic style for like stills. That'd be cool. Obviously, for the animated stuff, you can keep it the whatever style is easiest to draw. But I think like having like an art style change for stuff like this is cool, and it would probably make the show really nice, like JoJo style, where it switches art styles a bunch. Hussey's honestly a great artist. It's I would say if I had to say anything about the way this art is, I think the framing of it is really good. There's good colors, good framing, good posing. Well, sure, I mean, it's drawn in MS Paint, and it's not exactly the most, like, detailed thing in the world. There's beauty in minimalistic art. And I really like the posing is just really cool. It's in Photoshop. Okay, the style is Paint, though, you know? Then this is kind of useless, isn't it? I thought if you were bringing me back here to finish a stable time loop, not murder a guy you punked who's gonna die regardless. What's the fucking point of giving me a doomed version of myself superpowers anyway? Maybe he'll stop being doomed after you kill him. Maybe he'll get the Dave powers and live a long and cool life not being doomed anymore. How would you know unless you take a stab at it? It's just the worst thing when you get morbid. Anyway, maybe. I kind of doubt that's how it works. I mean, doomed means doomed, doesn't it? The loopholes are only temporary, like look how Dave's sprite turned out. Rip Mr. Orange Creamsicle, may he rest in deliciousness. Am I wrong in guessing that? Shouldn't you know better than me? Dave, when it comes to time stuff, why would the Seer of Mind know better than the Knight of Time? I don't know. What does being a Seer of Mind actually mean? That is a great question. Maybe if you think about it, you can figure it out yourself. Oh, okay, it's someone who asks a bunch of dumb riddles. I figured it out already. Yeah, right. Let's not get derailed here. We were talking about a serious issue, and I'm standing over my soon-to-be corpse while holding a fucking sword. Okay, that's fair. You're probably correct about doomed Mr. Kiwi Suit here. Paradox Space is pretty vicious about punishing those in violation of its plan. Punishing? Sure. It finds a way to annihilate the paths which do not contribute constructively to its own propagation. And it is equally merciless to those who inhabit them, and in particular, those who cause them. It appears to have a sense of justice, don't you think? I guess. Well, you asked what I thought, and that's what I think. The question remains, now what? I don't know, none of this is making for a very persuasive argument that I should kill doomed me. But he's going to die anyway! Why not just be the one to put him down? At the very least, you can make sure it's a pleasant demise instead of something nastier. See, this shit you're doing now, this is the morbid shit I was talking about. Morbius. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you probably think, even when you bracket smile after it.
Like, okay, you said something fucked up, but hey, there's a cute face. My heart just fucking melted.
Dave, we both know my bracket smiles are irresistible.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I just got one back over totally, I think. This whole thing was a ruse, and not even the funny kind that qualify as distractions. I think you got my whole timeline there in front of you, and you know damn well I have no intention of killing this guy ever, and it's just a big game you set up to watch me squirm over weird mortality issues while you giggle.
Yeah? So?
So, I guess, well played? I don't know. Just one question, and please just drop your fucking justice riddles and be honest. Do I ever make the god tier, like, the right way?
Very well. I'll stop tormenting you, Dave. No, you don't. But that is not as bad as it sounds. Like I said, none of us made it, except for... Okay, never mind. It wasn't necessary. We were already breezing through the game at our lower levels. By the time we reached the top of our Escher ladders and mastered our fray motifs, we were completely dominating. Okay, so the third boss was more challenging than we expected, but by then, it was too late to go back and do anything about it. And we had an army of lethal psychic robots to help us. It all worked out in the end. Why do you think I had you buy all those fray motifs? Even if you're not quite where John is, you're still a pretty decent weapon.
Okay. Then cool, I guess I can live without wearing a sweet windsock hoodie and making time tornadoes or whatever. I was only bugging you about it because you were being so vague.
Yes, I know. I thought it was better to show you what was involved. It's one thing to say, sup, Terezi, help me be a god, sup. But facing it is different. Our race is not exactly uncomfortable in the proximity of death, but it was still a challenge we weren't prepared for. And then Jack killed our dream selves, and I guess we lost that chance for good.
Alright then. I guess that's enough of this horse shit. Time to move on, right?
Sure. If you really want to leave poor doomed Dave here to his own devices.
I don't even want to be around when he wakes up. It'll be weird and awkward.
I don't suppose I could talk you into putting him out of his misery based on the result of a coin flip.
No. Fuck now. Fuck no. Put your fucking death coin away, Jesus. I'm forbidding you from ever flipping that coin again when you're talking to me or even thinking about me.
Fine. Wow, Dave. So touchy about a silly little coin. You're overstimulating its relevance here anyway. Okay. In fact, after I flipped it, I didn't even look at the result.
What? You didn't?
Nope. Dave, why would a blind girl need to look at a coin she can't even see? It doesn't make sense.
Oh, overestimating. Okay. Oh, I actually dyslexia this so badly. Holy fuck. That's fucking idiotic. You could smell a flea off of a dog's balls. I love Dave.
Dave, see this shit you're doing now? This is the gross shit I was talking about. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you think.
This is BS. Okay, so your coin flip of death was meaningless. Great to know. Is there anything else we need to do here? I sent you the money I got, all the fray motifs. Just tell me what's left to do besides you jerking me around. Probably time we chill out for a while and I get back in sync with my teammates.
Oh yes, I know. You've got some work to do. I can take a hint and give you some space to do it. Jade is going to need your help on her nice frosted marshmallow planet.
Then I guess that's where I'll go.
And if you can find it in your cool kid heart not to stay mad at me, feel free to get in touch anytime.
Okay. I mean, I'm not even actually mad. I don't know.
Huh?
I still don't really get what you did. Was the trick really necessary? It sounds like the split off was a result of both possible decisions I could have made, and had fuck all to do with your coin or randomness or luck.
Exactly! See, you do get it.
Get what?
You asked what it means to be the Seer of Mind.
Yeah, and I obviously still don't know.
Okay, then I'll just ask this. How much of your reality do you think is made of what's in your mind?
I don't know, sounds like a riddle. Fuck it, I'll just say all of it. I mean, that is the answer, right?
Smartass. It is not a riddle, it's a serious question. There's a big difference, Dave. If you see what's in your mind clearly and understand the power your thoughts have, then you understand reality while everyone else is running around confused and angry and upset, because they think reality is something happening to them, rather than something they're making every moment with every thought.
Oh, okay.
How well do you think you know your mind, Dave?
Really well. I know it biblically. It's an obscene NSFW spectacle.
I don't even know what that means, but I know it's probably a rude joke.
It means my skull is a bucket and my brain's a plump fuck grub.
Gross! Dave is gross! but I knew that too. I know your mind better than you. Oh, do you? I'm not psychic, but I have the sight seers are meant to have. It was my role to have it. I talk to people and see the tunnels and vortices in their mind, and to understand the realities they would create if those thoughts led to action. For my enemies, I was meant to bring about the inherent retribution flowing from the reality made by their own evil thoughts. And for my friends, to protect them from their tendency and underestimate the power their confusion has over their fate. To keep them out of trouble, Dave. Is that what you were doing just now? Maybe I was. You never know. Seers are notoriously cryptic in their ways. Yeah, no fuck. Anyway, it's been fun, Dave. It's been so fun because the more people try to hide, the more they show me. So I guess that's how much I know. I like you so much. Man, you are just some kind of know-it-all, aren't you? What else do you know? I know some very important things. Like, I know that you were onto something when you said luck wasn't involved with the coin flip. Yeah, because you didn't even look. It was like Schrodinger's fucking coin, and then it turned into Schrodinger's fucking Dave. Ricky Schrodinger? Yeah. Well, yes, that may be true, but even so, I do know that luck is a very real thing. Fortune is the essence of light. It shines on those who've mastered it, but I know something more important than this. It's a big secret, maybe the biggest and most important secret of all. What? Luck doesn't actually matter. Oh? Oh yeah, remember this? Damn. Meanwhile, back in Act 5. Oh yeah, this was when fucking what's-her-face Aradia showed up and just fucking killed her. This is it, Runt. Here's your chance. Kiss. No. Kiss that girl, you wimp. Aw, for crying out loud. You make me sad, Runt. Just shaking my head here. That's it. I can't take it anymore. I've got to stop playing games for girls. You're on your own, Runt. Oh, now you want to kiss me? Little late, don't you think? Save your breath, Paige. I ain't dead just yet. Oh, I see. It's Vriska mind controlling. Besides, plenty of time for that later, winky face. Oh my god. Pick me up. Need to get somewhere fast. Are you ready to fly, pupa? Mind control to write a message in your own blood is fucking crazy work. Oh. I won't make you do it. This is up to you. Here's your chance. But do it fast, okay? Please don't make me bleed to death slowly. Thief. Why not take control? No. This is his decision. I know he can do it. Tavros, hurry up. Kill me. Oh my goodness gracious. Steal his will. It is what a thief does. End this. No! Do it, you coward! Kill me, 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 kill me! Take her out. Ah! Holy fuck.
Oh god, it changes to his blood. He's writing it in the fucking. He's writing it with his fingers so hard that it's his blood now. Ah! What you waiting for? What are you? Some kind of wimp? Rise up, thief. Oh boy. So this happened. Uh-oh. Snowman, escape. Oh, hey. Hi, Snowman. Bye, Snowman. The Windy Boy is dead. The tragedy is overwhelming. All hope is lost. Oh well, time to get out of this tin can. Escape. The door jams. Oh, right, the station's out of power. You forgot about that. Examine the treasure. Of course, you still have your secret treasure, but it'll almost certainly prove to be of no use to you in this dilemma whatsoever. It clearly serves no significant purpose other than to be pretty and to make your hand glowy. Back in the sleeve of your trusty knife it goes. Search for power source. Oh yeah, there's another thing you forgot about. You ate that delicious green nuclear rock earlier that day, even though it felt like it was more than a year ago. Guess there's nothing to do but wait it out. Oh my god, is he gonna poop it out? That's crazy. Prepare for imminent windfall. Ah, there he goes again, bothering you. He's so impatient. Doesn't he realize how time-consuming it is preparing for the holidays? He's just gonna have to hold a stupid, angry alien space horses. Wait, you almost forgot. It's still April and nowhere near the holiday season. You guess all this wintry weather tricked you into thinking it was. But wait, even that doesn't make any sense. Oh, I see the... just before Christmas, yeah. Since it never snowed on your island, you were never able to connect it with the holiday season. Boy, are you confused. But you always wanted a white Christmas, and damn it, that is what you're going to have, even though it's April. And even though you're giving all these presents to yourself, and even though you'll be... even though Jesus Christ is no longer a relevant figure to celebrate on account of the annihilation of humanity. Oh, shut up, Karkat. Karkat cannot be conveyed with a more detailed portrait yet. He is too angry and is forced to look like shit. Maybe later, if he can manage to calm down. Shit. Let's be Santa. The Kringle fucker. It's perfect. It's the prettiest tree I've ever seen. Okay, I'm going to torrent you like another -1 billion artifact grists. Okay, everything about that makes total sense. Yeah. Now draw the conk suckiest boot you ever drew. Is this conk sucky enough? It's the conk suckiest piece of fucking shit that has ever still somehow qualified as a boot. You just know immigrants were responsible. Well, I am not sure if I'm technically a U.S. citizen. Yeah, see what I mean? Oh no. Oh no. Why did Kara make Andrew Hussey make him say that? Deck the halls. And the night before Christmas, and all through the house. Shit, let's be Santa. Fuck. Come on. Fuck. Who would even make these conch suck boots anyway? Immigrants? Bimp. And the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature. God bless us, everybody. Alchemize. You put a lot of thought into this and you have some great ideas, but first you'd like to make something practical. Something to keep you warm in the chilly weather. Make earmuffs. Fluffy ball plus headband. You combine Rose's headband with some sort of fluffy ball you drew? This isn't really working. Also, this pointless thing was absurdly expensive for some reason. Just draw some earmuffs. Earmuffs. You simply draw a pair of earmuffs and make them.
Yay!
Combine earmuffs and lunch top. You make a pair of lunch muffs. Finally, an easy hands-free computing solution that keeps your ears warm and looks amazing to boot. Combine Johnny 5 and lunch top. You figure as long as you have the lunch top card handy, you might as well try to do something with this dumb Johnny 5 ghost image you accidentally made once. You don't even know what this robot's deal is. You've never seen this stupid movie. The Johnny top. You make the Johnny top. Finally, a difficult-to-use, hands-on computing solution that does nothing but roll around on his own accord while talking about his emotions and reading books fast. Finally! Combine Iron Man armor and outfit. Why the fuck was there Iron Man armor? You decide to cut to the chase and do something that'll have indisputably cool results. You go to the stairwell rooms and carefully observe the armor while you sketch it. You have secretly wondered whether your grandpa was actually Iron Man in his younger years. It would explain so many things, including why this armor is here. The Iron Lass suit. Ooh. You make the Iron Lass suit. It's quite stylish, but maybe a bit cumbersome for casual wear. Probably only good for special occasions. If you're going to adopt a new regular outfit, you prefer something a little comfier and less ostentatious, and if possible, in less flagrant violation of copyright laws. Combine one of Grandpa's beauties and outfit. You sketch one of his silly sun-bleached blue lady portraits. You'd be so proud. Dress of Eclectica. Make the dress of Eclectica. This is so much better. Combine Rose's crystal ball and magic cue ball. You lost your magic cue ball in the explosion, so you'll have to draw it and hope your Modus knows what you're getting at. You've been dying to see its predictions, and you think you're onto something here. Sadly, the Modus interprets your circle as a boring and useless magic 8-ball. Oh well, I guess you'll do it anyway. Combine Rose's crystal ball and magic 8-ball. Transparent magic 8-ball. You make a transparent magic 8-ball. You can now see inside and watch the dark water sloshing about the cavity in the globe. You can also watch this fucking advertisement. Ah, god damn it, who put an ad in my 8-ball? A dark fountain's pretty similar to the inside of a magic 8-ball. So that's crazy, by the way, that they showed us, like, you know, Vriska getting almost killed by Aradia earlier. And then didn't elaborate on that for, like, 500 pages. And cut back to it later. How long has she been like that? Yeah, I guess that's why she had her eye back. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. But it makes sense. Every page afterwards has her with her arm and eye back. I see. Okay. I didn't even notice that. So now we got John and Vriska set up as our God-tier gamers. The predictions seem kind of lame when you can see all the other possibilities tumbling around in there. Kind of makes the fortune feel irrelevant. Combine the crystal ball and the glasses.
Sooth Specs. You make the Sooth Specs. Now you can see everything, albeit through a dizzying fisheye filter. Combine the Sooth Specs and the Lunch Top. Junior CompuSooth Specta Goggles. You make the Junior CompuSooth Specta Goggles. You can never have too many cool computers. Combine the Furry Trophy, Lunch Top, and Shirt and Shoes. You grab one of your grandpa's softest trophies and use it to make a really stylish, warm, fuzzy Squiddle jacket. You do the exact same thing to your shoes to create a matching pair of Squiddle sneaks. The jacket and shoes are also computers. You'll never be caught without a computer, ever. You are suddenly feeling more fashionable than any other kid in Paradox Space. All of the style belongs to you. The only thing left to do is make yourself deadlier. Combine Dave's Midnight Crew poster and rifle. Oh my god. The girl's best friend. Pew pew pew! Combine Charles Dutton and Squiddle. You still have this Charles Dutton ghost image you accidentally made. You're not really sure what to do with this gentleman, if anything. Oh well, when in doubt, Squiddle it. You made a Duddle. The Duddle is weirding you out a little. You believe will keep your distance from the Duddle. Sketch a particle accelerator. You put the leering Duddle out of your mind and try to sketch one of the pieces of equipment from your destroyed room to the best of your recollection. Hopefully it works, so you can try making something sweet. Combine rifle, iron last suit, and particle accelerator. It worked! The result is a huge kick-ass proton cannon. Obviously, you can only wield this weapon in your iron last suit. This fucking thing. I know it's from Marvel vs. Capcom, but you want to know where the first time I saw this sprite was? You want to know where the very first time I saw this fucking sprite was? It wasn't in context. Yeah, it's the fucking thing that they pull it out in SMBZ. And Mecha just fucking tanks it. And then he hits him with the fucking, the Raging Demon. Oh, man. Good times. I miss the old internet sometimes, man. Also, hey, Jade, what's up? Marvel. Marvel's just culture. The proton cannon. Or you would if you were able to afford the thing. Dave turbo-torrented you a lot of grist, but you don't have that much. Well, I don't think we have any of whatever the Chaos Emeralds over here. What is going on? Combine Mummy and MC poster and outfit. Mechasonic is the BTT. What? I'm trying to figure out what that is. Oh. We haven't gotten there yet. I'm vaguely aware of something. Combine Mummy and MC poster to make the dead shuffle drip. There we go! There's some fucking drip! You make the dead shuffle dress. While wearing this outfit, you almost feel as if you were ripped straight from the animes. Combine Green Sun bedsheets and Girl's Best Friend. Green Sun Street Sweeper. You make the Green Sun Street Sweeper. Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess we have whatever this glowing fucking diamond grist is. How about one more outfit? Outfits are the best, you think. Combine Dress of Eclectica, Felt Poster, and 8-Ball. Ooh. That's nice. You make the 3 in the morning dress. It's so fancy, you cannot imagine wearing it on anything other than super special occasions. Not to mention, you'll freeze your ass off in this thing. Combine Mecha, Street Sweeper, and Iron Suit. What the fuck? You still have this Mecha ghost image that you made a while ago. Mecha ghost image. By accident as usual. Might as well throw a bunch of crazy shit together and see what sort of insane loot crops up. The suspense is almost too much. You make... Johnny 5! God damn it, motherfucker thinks he's alive. He's a tin can. Robots don't have feelings. Combine Dutton and Suit Specs. You make the Dutton bubble goggles.
You can see into eternity. Forever. Okay, that's enough. Happy April 13th, 2009, everybody. All of your computers light up at once as some douchebag starts hassling you, whoever this douchebag might be. You'll have to remember to keep most of these computers turned off. Answer this douchebag. That's actually kind of a hard drawing. Hold on. Now that you're done making all this pointless rubbish, I've got something way more worth your while. Wait, which one were you again? Wait, weren't you the guy who was always trying to hit on me? That could have been anyone. Let's not get distracted by your sad league of suitors and their flesh desperations. Hypothetically, I'm offering you the edge here in your rivalry with the other female. We've got the same abstratus, and I don't need this thing anymore, since it became more powerful than you could ever imagine as a mighty wizard of white science. So, you might as well take it and settle your score with that awful witch. But I'm the witch. I mean, witch. Yeah, okay, the seer then, if you want to be dealing with technicalities. Rose? I don't have a score to settle with Rose. Why would you think that? Oh. Well, fuck. I suppose I was guessing it was natural to presume some such relation between the two of you. I think you're just projecting your own attitude onto others. Just because you tend to hate and or hit on everyone that you meet doesn't mean everyone else is that way. Rose just sent me a code for a crystal ball. She's my friend and is basically the best. Oh, I see. So she shared her magic secrets with you then. It's probably a trap. I wouldn't trust her. She's a cunning and treacherous sort. Trust me, I know her type. Wait, do you have a thing for her too? Did she reject you or something? You are slinging around a bloody mess of slander with these accusations. You wouldn't understand anyway. It's already been painfully established you people can't get your shallow think pans under the majesty of our quadrants. If you must know, things between us were getting pretty bellicose, and I'm pretty sure she was waxing as obsidian for me, and as a human got it in him to do. And if not for the interdimensional divide keeping us apart, honestly, I don't doubt our rivalry could be brewing outright pitch. Uh-huh. But the thing is, I need a rival who can hypothetically pose me a challenge. And let's just say for the sake of the argument, frankly, she's not even fit for holding my cape anymore. So to say, at this point, I find all of the adorable black pixie dabblins to be prime kitty playtime shit. All of her fraudulent magics cannot come close to posing threat to my mastery over truest sciences. With my empiricist wand, I serve as the righteous hope that will incinerate delusion and my deluded alike. My holy fire is the white fury bled from the wrath-weary eyes of 50,000 non-fictional angels, and when they're finished weeping, they'll bow before their prince. Wow, what are you talking about? So really, you should be honored to inherit my old calling, both my armaments and my feud. It'll be witch against witch, a real one versus an imposter. Faker one dies. Hey, look at that. Time for me to get going. Oh, well, you just take the fucking gun already. No, I don't want it. It's way more powerful weapon than any of that crap you made. It's a legendary relic without equal. More like a legendary piece of shit. You're being needlessly fucking stubborn about this. I'm doing you a fucking favor here. Yes, but I don't like you very much, and I feel really icky about accepting a present from you. If you accept it, this is the last we'll ever be bothering you about anything, okay? Fine. FFFFFFWW. What? That's the code. Oh. Make this legendary piece of shit. Ahab's crosshairs. I've seen this before. How is that possible? It's a one-of-a-kind weapon plundered from an Alternian ghost ship. I am very sure it's the same rifle included with John's present, but bigger, of course. Probably a cheap imitation of the original. Kind of like that one there is. So there's your answers, stable loops ahoy. Now enjoy the utter fucking domination it affords. Yes, but I did not provide the weapons. My pen pal did. Who's that? The guy who helps me build the present. We worked on it together, but he supplied the bunny's weapons. I'm pretty sure he's from the future. Why? Because he said he's my grandson. What the fuck is a grandson? Is that some sort of perverse human familial thing? Yes. Never mind, then. Your procreational biologistics make my fins curl in distaste. Oh, no. Please don't tell anyone I told you about him. How could I let that slip to you of all people? Settle down, Jade. You're radically underestimating the amount of shit I don't give about this.
I'll have you know this is the last time I'm planning on talking to any human. I've got bigger ships to sink, and soon when I'm good and ready, me and my luminous fucking science stick have got a date with Jack Noir. And no, not that kind of date. Give me a little fucking credit. Wow, okay, I wasn't going to say anything. Why does that matter? So hush-hush anyway. He didn't want me to tell my friends who he really was. I guess maybe he was concerned about upsetting the timeline? I don't know. Well, maybe he didn't want to fucking disrupt whatever disgusting sequence of events was responsible for his spawning in the first place. Maybe. I've wondered about that, assuming he's right. He's so nice, and it really did feel like I was talking to family, so I don't really think he was making it up. I couldn't help but try but imagine his parents, and more interestingly, his grandfather. I still wonder who it could be. Although I guess at this point, the options are pretty limited. Okay, I think I'm starting to feel ill talking about your things making me fathom pink wigglers coming out of your own personal torso. So change of fucking subject. That gun I gave you is something of a hatch right to the kid. Happy I could play a role in your dirty, stinking lineage. Like an heirloom? I guess it could be. Do you even have those? If you don't have parents, how could you? No, we don't know our direct forebears, and I'm pretty sure any attempt to seek out or even inquire about the supplier of your genes would be a fine way to get yourself killed. But we've got our lore, and it says we've got individual ancestors who contribute to most of our genes above and beyond what the grub slurry does. Ew. Oh, shut up. Anyway, a lot of us believe we're meant to trace the footsteps of those ancestors, even though we can never know them. And on that journey, we can come across belongings they once had, because we were hatched to find them and finish their work. I kind of think that's why I found the gun in the first place. But now I'm forsaking it because fuck, I just found a better destiny than my old crappy one, which I never got appreciation for anyway. Then maybe this is how this heirloom should work. What do you mean? Well, I don't want to use it. Oh man, come on. So I'll just dump it outside the house with the trash, and if it's fated to find my pen pal one day, then so be it. God damn it, it's like you people go out of your way to think of how to disrespect me. Maybe you should have been nicer to me. In any case, I don't appreciate the spirit which this gift was given, so this is what I'll do. Fine, fuck it, what do I care? This has been a completely flippin' useless exchange as they have for all your species. And for the record, even though I said that stuff about being fated to find my gun, fate isn't real. It's a lot of fake fucking horse feathers. Now go and be cleansed by the light of truth, purity, non-fakeness, hope, and above all else, science. Jade's Johnny Top exploded. Throw legendary piece of shit outside with the trash. Oh, meanwhile. Is this a good stopping point, Twitch chat? I've been at it for a while, so. All right, that was fun. Whew. All right, gamers. I'll catch you fine folks tomorrow. Let's go find somebody to raid. If you haven't yet, you can follow me on my socials. I have a blue sky. All right, later, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out. I'll see you fine folks. Let me check who's strumbumbling. Yo, my boy Adef streaming. Go say hi to him. All right. I will see you all. Y'all have a wonderful night, everybody. Later. Bye.